That's pure gaping.
Cheers.
Bro, are we cheersing?
Are we cheersing?
Cheers.
Welcome.
Thank you.
What do we like for sound, Jude? We good, Jude?
Yeah,
Say it.
Are we good, Jude?
Good, Jude.
That's the wee thing the Fergal
Yeah,
says.
that's not a. It's very impressed with that.
Think so?
John's getting better at it each
John,
week.
well done.
They're going to give me a key for in here soon.
Are they?
Do you know when I was downstairs? Oh, fuck. What? Did I close that door? I think I did. See, after you came in and I was pouring the pints, someone came in and they're like, oh, we're open. I goes, no, we're not open.
Did you close the door?
I think so. And they goes, what about them pints? I goes, they're for us. we're doing a bit of film, and he's like, oh, all right. Can I take them pints? Like, no. He didn't seem friendly enough. I don't know if the flags would have been happy with me turning away customers.
I was that too.
Potential
Maybe.
customers. Anyway.
Chance your arm. I would chance my arm, like.
Yeah, I agree. Here, I'm going to close that door, actually. Well, we have started.
Here, this is my.
Have we?
This is my dinner.
Oh, jeez, we've started. Are you a Guinness girl?
I love it.
Yeah. If you were going to a bar, is that what you're going to order? Deadly.
But then it has to be a certain bar
Ah, yes.
because certain pints, and
Certain Guinnesses are.
certain pints in certain places you just
Stinky.
are absolutely stinking.
I find it hard to drink any other beer, to be honest. Now.
Do you?
I did.
know-
I did in that stag do, but that's
What
because there was nothing else.
But what did you drink? What were you drinking?
And the stag.
Aye.
What was that beer?
Was it like
The local one.
The Portuguese one was nice. I liked it. They were super bog.
Super bug. That was
That
was a cheap one.
Portuguese one that was local. That was lovely and cheap.
But that's you have to drink the locals.
They're nice,
Aye.
Madri's nice. You ever taste Madri?
Madri's
I love it.
and I love some of Italian beers too. Forced the wee.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Is that good?
Love a wee Peroni.
Brownie's
Ronnie's
class.
Class.
aye.
Do you know, actually, I was
Beer
slobbering at the Tipsy Tap there a wee while ago, calling it the Painted Tap, or the Painted something. Painted Downies.
Painted
Downies. And it still is Painted Downies, but I was in it the other day for a few hours, and they do Peroni on tap, and they do Madri on tap.
Do they?
So there's a
Here,
tip.
That's
Say you do
good.
promotes. So
Peroni. I love.
they do Peroni on tap
Yeah.
and Madri on tap, and they do some other real nice
That's
beers
rare
on tap.
enough.
Love a wee
That's
Japanese beer too.
They do. They have Asahi as well.
Lovely.
They have Asahi on tap too.
Asahi?
Asahi. I think it's Asahi.
Oh yes, I've seen that one. Yeah.
It's like a big A and an
Aye,
S. No?
yeah.
Really, really nice.
It's nice.
Anyway, welcome back, Janet.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
How are you?
I'm good.
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 Fantastic. Still travelling about.
Still bopping about
Popping about.
at the age of me.
Giving people dream holidays.
Making memories.
Making magic.
Making.
Fantastic. Have you been listening?
Yes.
Wee bits and pieces.
I have you on the background whenever I'm working.
All right.
Yeah, I do that too.
Because I like listening to podcasts whenever I'm working because it feels like I'm not by myself.
Yes, yes, I'm the
Do you-
same.
and it's like-
whenever you work by yourself,
And you're
it's
like,
very good.
and then because even if you're like, oh,
even if you're not really paying attention,
or you're not watching,
You'll pick up on it later and
Uh-huh.
stuff.
So
But
I like listening to podcasts.
That's good.
in the
Sometimes I
background.
hope that people miss things in the podcast because I'm like, oh, God.
I find like when you're driving and listening to podcasts, though, you pick up everything.
everything.
Aye.
I've been told by a lot of people that they've been shouting, Jude including,
Oh, big time.
shouting at our podcast, going, "What the fuck are you in that? That's so wrong."
Not knowing answers to the questions.
You're going to get whiplash tonight. I have a round that you're going to enjoy, Jude. Anyway, any standout guests? Any recent guests you enjoyed? Or
I really enjoyed. What do you call the fella that worked up in the jungle?
Oh, Michael Holgate.
Michael Holgate, that was hilarious.
I was nearly wet myself.
His is
laughing.
some crack.
God.
Oh my god!
really
And I
was.
don't think he knows how funny he is.
He was great.
He was like he's a real natural comedian.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed his and really enjoyed Ree Mama. I thought she was really
It was a great
That
episode,
Yeah,
wasn't
she
it?
was brilliant.
The brains behind Ree.
Oh my god! And again, she was so nervous. I could and then she just naturally.
She got into the
She really
conversation,
naturally
aye.
then.
Grand.
Aye,
Fair
she was,
furniture.
That's it. The friends couch. That's what it is.
You just sink into it.
Everybody's a friend.
That's it. No, very good. But anyway, Janet, as you know, we do a wee bit of a quick fire.
Oh my god.
So I'll let you know what the premise is of this episode, I suppose. So everybody, this is Janet McGreevey, the travel bug, And we've had Janet on before. I think it was episode 16, around that, maybe 20.
How long ago was that?
It was over a year or more now.
It was definitely more than a year.
For
a
sure.
year and a half, maybe.
We've been doing this.
I actually was listening to your episode today. 23, episode 23. And when was that?
What episode are we on now?
23 was May. Holy shit. That was May last year. Start of May last year. So
Was
it's been
Wow.
13 months, I suppose, since you've been here.
God,
That's crazy.
Fergal's mustache has got bushier.
I love
Has
it.
Has it?
Looks like Salvador Dali.
Cheers, lad.
So that's amazing, yeah. Nearly a year since you've been here, Jonathan. Thank you so much. There's obviously new surroundings for you.
It's lovely in here.
I just like it's nice.
cozy.
It is very cozy.
Isn't it?
Yeah. That's why everybody just starts to trust us as soon as they sit down and they just reveal all their secrets.
Is that what we're doing here?
But anyway, we're going to do a bit of a quick fire.
Okay.
And then a few wee random questions.
Oh, God.
Then we have another wee quiz round. Jude will like it. Then there's a few wee jokes. And then we're going to do an origin story, but we're going to do it as summarised.
Okay.
Going to be like a wee sort of a glide over it, I suppose.
Okay.
So any returning guests that have came on the podcast since and say we're videoing it now, just be nice to get the story out again in even a summarised way.
Okay.
And then we have a few wee scenarios. I'm going to pick your brain about holidays and scenarios that affect us and Fergal and Jude
Deadly.
and stuff like that there. And then we'll just get into, your knowledge, I suppose,
Okay.
of everything travel. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
You all right, Jude?
All good.
Jeez, I thought you were leaving there.
He's done. He's had enough.
Sick of your shit, John. Quick fire quiz, Janet. Beans or toast?
Toast.
Red sauce or ketchup?
Red sauce.
It's ketchup. Red is a colour. So
Quick fire, John. Come on.
sorry. Ice cream or fresh cream?
Ice cream.
Beetroot or cabbage?
Beetroot.
Strawberries or apple? Or an apple?
Strawberries.
Orange or green?
Orange or what?
Green.
Orange.
Okay. Bananas or pears?
Pears.
Super noodles or spaghetti hoops?
Spaghetti hoops.
You're quick. You like your spaghetti hoops?
It's the only one I disagree with. Everyone's been right up to then.
No, super noodles is just.
I love super noodles.
Oh, God.
Trash.
It's great.
Pot noodles just taste like cardboard.
they're terrible,
They are
but I mean,
stinking.
Sinking an old Bombay bad boy.
bring back memories, childhood memories.
Death row meal. So you actually did one of the Marfat.
I did.
You did one of the first Marfat mega menus.
Yeah.
So death row meal is you've been put down for a heinous crime. You've done some serious shit, and you're going away forever to the afterlife, I suppose. And you're getting the electric chair.
What am I
And
going to eat?
Your last meal on Earth. And it'll be whatever you want, as
God, that's a
gluttonous, as big,
much as you want.
as much as you want. What would you sit down and eat for your last meal on Earth?
That's a really hard question.
I struggle with it too.
I struggle-
It
and
changes all the time.
And I
Just
think
go
I
with
struggle
your gut.
with it because I am a foodie.
We'll
with
start.
your
So there's a lot of things that.
You can do wee plates of stuff.
Can I do wee? Because that's.
Someone did wee plates.
Can I do wee
I think
tapas?
Fergal, you did that.
wee tapas.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, you're about to die.
So I would have some deep fried dumplings.
Nice.
Oh my God.
What's in the dumplings?
Chicken and vegetables. Then what else would I have? Oh, maybe a cheeseburger.
Big Elvis one.
What type?
Really.
Like 31.
Where from?
Big filthier, like.
Where would I? Oh, actually, no. Can I change that?
Of course you can.
Can I change that? No, because I've said a burger now. Now I know which type of burger I want.
Right, go on ahead.
okay.
Chicken fillet burger, lettuce, mayonnaise, at a snack box,
Nice.
and then
Fuck, that's testament to snack box there.
lethal,
They should put that up as an ad.
and, and then the. Oh, I need a wee chip.
I don't eat out of snack box enough, by the way.
Snack box
Everyone
is
talks
class.
about snack box being deadly.
Oh,
and I think I've had
We
out it.
Schnaubo.
I've had out it twice. I think.
What's holding you back? What's stopping you? What's holding you
So
back?
There's so many other things that would go.
It's delivery. It's delivery too.
Oh no! And
go left one,
they
right?
take card.
Take card. They have an app. And
Do they?
They
I
do?
think there's delivery. There is delivery. There is.
Oh, there might be delivery actually.
There definitely is. I know there
I
is.
remember getting it like once or twice at Shady because it was just down the road.
Aye.
And it was handy for dinner.
Snack box it's here.
Do you know what I do? We'd order a snack box and I would get a side, but the side would be a full portion of popcorn chicken with coleslaw,
Quat.
and I'd just be I get the popcorn chicken to dip it into the coleslaw.
I didn't picture you as a coleslaw guy.
I used to not be. Only recently
It's
started.
deadly.
It's fucking good shit. Sorry.
But I really wish that snack box did like chippy chips, like proper big chips.
Aye, that's what annoys me about it.
I
have to say.
because their gravy's lethal, but it's just I would love them. Their gravy's really really nice, but I would love them to have bigger chips.
Is it like a KFC type gravy or
So-
is it Sunday dinner type gravy?
Oh, Sunday dinner type gravy.
Is it?
They do really good stuff. I
don't know
like
what's
their
holding
chips.
you back. You need to go.
I like their chips.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm trying to think of anything else I could put on my tray here.
Any desserts?
Jelly and ice cream.
Jelly and ice cream.
Jelly.
And ice cream.
Jelly and ice
Oh,
cream.
would you not have a wee jelly and ice cream?
When I was in primary school.
If I didn't have jelly and ice, here my granny used to give us jelly and ice cream every Sunday. That's why I love it.
Fuck, it's class, to be fair.
If I didn't have that, I would probably have apple crumble and custard.
Oh, I love apple.
I love apple crumble. Not a tart crumble.
No, exactly. It needs to be.
It has to be the
Crumble's
crumble.
class. Like, do you put it? Would you put in that a bit of custard?
Oh,
Or?
don't give me ice cream.
I like both.
I like both.
Do you like both?
It's the hot and
In the
cold.
same bowl?
Aye.
The hot and cold, you know, you need to live a little.
Live on the edge. And then if just to wash it all down, then I just have a wee
Penny Guinness. I love that meal.
Yeah, that's
That's
a
one of my
decent meal.
favourites.
I'd go for that.
It
Yeah.
went so fancy from the start with the dumplings and
Oh,
then
jeez, I love a wee dumpling.
It went from you not knowing till you
know.
know him pretty well. To be fair.
I'm just trying to think of like, if you were sitting there, what would you be wanting?
Aye.
That's you need to be.
you need
Yeah.
the nostalgia as well.
You
don't
need the old school.
Yeah. Nostalgia. I'd say for our we've done obviously Mega Menu loads of times for anybody in Marfelt. Nostalgia. We did Nostalgia Marfelt as well. So we just let them go back in time to wherever. Sizzlers is hit every time.
Everyone always.
I
goes
think
to
every
Sizzler.
time
Every time.
Sizzlers is hit.
Because it's always been there. I think from
Aye.
Rightly so.
What
it's
was
always-
yours? What was yours, John? Again, it was like a chip thing, starter thing.
Oh, skinny dips from Sizzlers. So it used to be wedges and cheese and bacon in like a circular sort of wee bowl thing.
I think I remember
And then
that.
there was sauce under it. It was like either I think it was mushroom sauce, and I used to get pepper sauce instead.
Was it on like a wee skillet type?
It was a wee skillet.
I think I remember that.
Fuck, it was class. But I used to work there too, so I used to be.
You ordered that all
I
the
was just
time.
fucking eating. Everybody's like, oh, you're sitting serving, and then you're like hiding under below. And you're just
Or if anybody was missing a few wedges whenever John nibbled on them on the way down.
me just.
Enjoy it.
3 people at your dinner table. So you have
That's a good one.
You have an opportunity to bring 3 people to your dinner table for the last dinner party in existence, and these are people you want to be there, talk to, influence you, have a bit of crack, or just in general you'd like them to be there. And it could be anybody in time, dead, present.
Anthony Bourdain.
Oh, good answer. Good answer. Is he cooking or is he?
He
He fucking had a hard time. He deserves a fucking dinner.
Who
Right?
else would I
Jesus.
have? This is a really good one.
That's a very good guest.
Elvis.
Ooh.
I think
that'd be cool.
I actually think he would have a good few stories to tell.
100%.
Did you watch the movie?
Love
Yeah,
the movie.
it really depressed me.
Oh,
I didn't know the extent of him at all. Like I
Nor
didn't
did
know
I.
he was basically a zoo animal just tied up
Really
to Vegas. Like
was.
it was horrible. I didn't know the extent of it at all until that film. Didn't look into it
no.
at all.
I think he would have a good few stories to tell.
Aye.
And who else would I have? Oh, this is a good one. I'm trying to think of who else. Britney Spears.
Fuck.
That is.
Second week in a row, is that not? No?
That is.
But God love her. Like she's going through a hard time.
Is that not the second week?
That
in a row
is,
we've
that
had
is,
Or
yeah.
guest?
I think she just needs a good friend.
Weird, Aileen.
And I want and a good feed. I think I
That chicken burger from snack box there, but like,
I think I could befriend her and let her,
I think so too.
chill.
that's a good one. Like as well. Like was it last week we nearly touched on it, but what the fuck happened, Brittany? Like
God love her.
what happened to her though?
Same as Elvis.
Aye, but what's
Some
but
Aye,
what's happened to
true,
her now? Is she not free of the
Oh, she is, but
free?
It's
they're
probably
like
a
they're like
fact.
let Brittany go, and now she's not. Now she's still a wee bit crazy. Like
Aye, it's
I'll
prob-
speak up, Jude.
Which he always was probably mad, but like
Aye.
the health conservator thing probably wouldn't help.
I think in her 20s, obviously whenever she started, I think in her 20s she was happy enough to be told what to do every day
Yeah.
and have this really strict schedule, and she obviously knew this was the lifestyle of the business, but then whenever
Yeah.
she did want that freedom, she wasn't allowed it.
Yeah.
And then I think that just didn't.
break a person.
It
She
would
maybe
probably-
just doesn't know how to function. In a
She doesn't know how to
normal-
live. She doesn't know
Aye,
how
I see
to.
her in them videos. I'm just.
And I think she has. There a lot of people have used and abused her, and then now she doesn't really know who to talk to.
You
Yeah.
need to trust.
But here, if she's having dinner with me, sure, it's all right. Like, I'll,
You be like,
Brittany, it's don't you worry about
"You're
it.
okay, Britt."
Look,
I would love to hear the conversations going on between Anthony Bourdain and Britney Spears.
wouldn't that be class?
I say they get on with it.
Hilarious.
I'd love
And
that.
Elvis.
And you do all the cooking. And you're a cook. And you say- That's a good one. Yeah.
Really good answer.
I don't think we've ever went that deep on the three people. Like, what would you actually talk to them about? Like, Bourdain, all the traveling he did. Was unbelievable.
He travelled.
His
Did
show.
you enjoy his show?
I loved his show.
So addictive.
Unreal.
better presenter than a chef. I think Joe Kane was saying that. He weighed a chef on Joe Kane.
I see. Ian's were at his restaurant too.
Yeah. His was a good episode. And
I'd love to go down there to see. As a class.
That's lovely. Aye.
so good.
It's all
Good
fish,
food.
isn't it?
No,
No,
No, it's not.
Wait, it's
I
not.
love fish.
Joe.
That's Lear. You're thinking Lear in Korean.
Lear.
Lear.
It's
Is that
all
where you
fish.
got the name?
No.
You know, after a fishing shop.
Fuck off some restaurant dinner.
Here,
2 months later. Calm Lear.
It's a gorgeous name, but
No, it's Lear.
really different.
It's Lear. It's lovely. And
Gorgeous.
do you know in the last couple
Is your
of
next
weeks?
weigh going to be Sizzlers?
Do you know in the last couple of weeks, Clint has overheard people chatting that they've named their children Lear.
You're joking.
There's been
Stole it.
two children.
Stole that
There's
name.
been 2 children named Lear in the area since we named Lear.
It's a good name.
I don't mind it. Like
It's a
kind-
very
it's a
strong
compliment.
name.
Aye, it's like
You
I
can't,
don't know.
You can't shorten it. You can't.
You can't do
anything.
nothing with it.
Well, it's
like.
already short, like, but you can't do anything. With
I think it's like really abrupt. Like don't fuck with them. Like
strong, a very strong name.
Aye, you can't really tease Lear as well. What can you do?
Like Patrick turns into Paddy.
Aye.
You can't.
Lear, you don't mess with Lear.
You don't
like.
mess with him.
Yeah.
Lear's got the fear.
It's nice. It's nice. It's a lovely name. We love it.
Lovely name.
As soon as he came out, we were just like, that's Lear. We had a couple of names.
And that was.
We had a
Soon as
couple.
you
Of,
seen
we, had,
him?
we had a couple of names, and then I remember taking him into the room, and then Clina came in, and then she goes, "What are you thinking?" I'm like, "That's Lear," and she goes, "Yeah, that's Lear." Like we knew that was him.
Straight away.
We
And
had
then
two.
you
We
just
had
raise him up like the lion.
2 names. Aye, and then for some reason all the staff just started going, "I wouldn't go." Whole thing
All
just.
these animals appeared.
Aye, and the doctor started like bowing. I was like, holy shit. But the name we actually got, I've told the story on it before, is I would walk Brito obviously quite a bit, and I was in a graveyard one day walking him, and I seen a gravestone and it said Elizabeth, and then in brackets it said Lilla. And we loved the name Lilla.
I think that's
And we were
class.
thinking of
Lilla's
Lilla,
lovely name.
Lilla for a girl.
Oh, that's class.
And then me and Clina went away to Donegal for a few days at our old wedding venue, Loch Esk.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I was saying, Clina, I've heard this name. What do you think of it? She was, I love that name. She started typing it into Google, and Lear popped up because she started typing
Did
L-I. And then Irish, and then the Fadas and stuff, and then it was like Lear. And then she goes, "What do you think of Lear?" I goes, "Oh, that's really, really nice. I really like that." And then we looked into
that's
it,
class.
and it ended up being the god of the sea, the pagan god of the sea. Before Catholicism came into Ireland, there was pagan gods, and they like believed in the elements, and one of the gods was the god of the sea, the element of water. Like, so, real nice story behind it.
You'll have to take him fishing then.
Oh, aye, and he loves his baths too.
Jude.
Like, so he's good.
Jude will sort you out.
Jude was sort of
Do you
Uncle
do you
Jude.
fishing?
I know about a fishing
Do you?
We'll do a fishing podcast someday.
I think you should.
We'll bring you on as a guest and we'll talk about fishing. We will, Jude.
That's really cool. My granddad was a fisherman when I got in the loch. Again, he loved it. And I couldn't see the fascination because I was like it's cold and wet.
Did he take you out?
No.
Do you like fish?
Love fish.
Not the animal eating it?
No, I wouldn't go in the sea and swim with fish.
Okay.
Funny story. I maybe told you this story before, actually.
Tell it again.
I did. I maybe did tell the story. After quite a few margaritas, I was in the Bahamas, and me and my friend Tanya, we decided to go snorkeling in the water. I was like, let's go snorkeling. And then, of course, I swam out. Next thing, I couldn't see any fish. I was like, this is shit. We're in the
were you snorkeling or were you drunk?
No, we were snorkeling in the Bahamas. we were on the Disney cruise.
Oh, right, okay.
And we were on Castaway Cay, and we were. I was like, again, I only had the balls to do this because I had a few drinks.
Mm-hmm.
So again, seeing a big barracuda swim past, I was like, there's no fish down here.
Barracuda?
I was a big barracuda fish.
Is that not scary in its own right? No.
Well, it was quite a bit away from me. Like, so I was like, oh, he's swimming away, he's not coming anywhere near me. And then next thing I put my head up above, I was like, this is crap. There's no fish in here. Aye. And I was like, obviously the bit where we were at, there was no fish. And next thing Tanya couldn't stop laughing. I was like, what is so funny? And next thing I looked down, there was all these tropical fish all around me, and I panicked and I just swam back. And I was like, I can't.
Did you just slap the fish away?
I just seen there was. I think there was about God knows how many, and they're all like orange and yellow and blue and.
What were they doing?
Oh, I think they just came to eat me. And I was like, get me out of here.
Did you ever get the feet ate by the...
No, never. Couldn't do that.
Oh, me neither.
Don't like fish and don't like birds. But I'll eat them. I've had pigeon before, and I'll eat any type of fish.
I've had pigeon before in a restaurant.
And pigeon's nice.
That's not bad. What are you looking at me for?
It's just...
Pigeon? You don't like pigeon?
No, I would eat pigeon. I'd eat any fucking meat.
I know you would. How did we get there?
Fish,
restaurant.
Fish. I said.
Going back.
I said you'll have to take him fish, and then you said to me, do you like fish? And
No, but how did we even get to that? What was it we were talking about?
We're talking about fish.
Talking about fish.
Were we?
Aye.
We were talking about fish. No, but we're talking about the name.
Aye,
we were talking about Joe O'Kane.
Yes, the Dolphin.
We're
back in the room. The Dolphin is a fantastic restaurant.
Yes, I will. I need to go.
Very, very nice. Do drop down. It's a really nice spot. Why were we talking about that?
We were talking. we were talking about.
Jude, could you produce this for us, please? 3 people at your dinner table.
Aye, that's what.
Yes.
And we were in Brittany for some reason,
yes.
and then we went to the Dolphin.
But they were you mentioned.
Berdine.
Berdine and Joe O'Kane's opinion.
Sorry, everybody. And we're back in the room. Yes, we're saying how interesting everybody would be. Brittany. Yeah. Over the years, I was like, I remember seeing it and thinking, "Fuck, I think Brittany needs to be freed." Like, you know. And I there was a meme at one stage where there's this guy was going, leave Brittany alone. So do you remember that? No, I love it. I think it's class.
Did it not turn into a song or something? No.
Maybe, probably did. Britney Spears, Anthony Bourdain, and Elvis.
Yeah,
that's some fucking table. Like,
I think.
Have you ever thought about your 3, John?
Do you know? Not really.
You've asked me before, I think.
I think Billy Connolly. I'd love to sit down with Billy Connolly. I think he'd be class.
Someone said that before.
Someone else said that. I would definitely agree with that.
Will he be a good one?
Good crack now.
That was Eilish last week. Eilish.
Was she Billy Connolly?
was Billy Connolly.
Was it?
The man from Nintendo.
That's right.
The man who made Nintendo.
And the man who made Sega. I still don't know if she's taking the hand out of me or not.
That's actually pretty cool.
Good one. It's fucking right.
Oh, it was cool.
That actually.
I don't know what I talk.
Is she into video games?
Aye, she is.
I wonder. Do they even speak English?
Right enough.
So who was it? Billy Connolly?
Right enough.
You'd have to change him for a translator. And then you need to check where Sega and Nintendo was from.
Sega.
No, very good. Billy Connolly's definitely one of mine. I don't know. I need to think about it for a while.
That's a really hard question. I'd go home and probably think, God, no, really, do you know what? I would change that. Or can I have a table of need another table. I need a...
Maybe of Jesus. Maybe of Jesus.
Really?
I would.
Would you really?
I would. I'd be like...
What would you ask him?
I'd be like, are those stories true or what's going on? Like, come on now.
There's some water.
Not in a rude way.
Change it. Go on.
You just go...
That's a good... Actually, that would be actually quite a good one.
I'd be interested.
I think so.
Yeah. Who else?
I think Billy did a movie where he was trying to sue Jesus, was he not at one point?
He did. The man who sued God.
That's right, yeah.
He did. And then they could talk. I don't know. I don't know. Someone maybe in history, some, real philosophical emperor or something. I'd love to chat to them about their...
You're really into history, aren't you?
Reign over a country or something, just to understand what the fuck happened, or what's happening now. And
Jesus, does anybody ever know?
yeah, I'll have a think and come back to you.
Decent.
Aye, decent.
Aye, good, fun people.
Aye, yeah. A riot. Billy Connolly, like, why'd you invite me?
Why
Fucking
am I
Jesus
here?
and some big emperor here sitting there.
This is shit crack, John.
This is my table, John. Right? We're up to a new round. It's called the bug round.
Oh God. I don't know anything about bugs.
No, well, you can't call yourself travel bug. What
Can you name them?
what do caterpillars turn into?
Butterflies.
Correct. Which bug can jump really far?
John, seriously.
Grasshopper?
Is it?
This is for Janet.
I'm sorry.
Is it a grasshopper?
What were you going to say? You weren't going to say grasshopper. No, you weren't.
Grasshopper, wouldn't it?
Was. That's
Right.
exactly. I was thinking that. He just said it for me.
Okay.
Is it right? Is it a grasshopper?
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
right.
okay, right.
You shush, there's a big one coming through. What do bees collect from flowers to make honey?
Pollen. Nectar.
Nectar.
Correct.
It's not the same thing, no?
That's like a trick question.
I don't know.
Is it something similar?
I don't know.
They collect pollen, nectar, and what do you call that? Sap stuff from
Oh, do they?
trees. And they collect and bring water back as well.
There you are.
That.
I keep bees.
Do you keep bees?
Do you seriously keep bees? No, do you seriously
Do you
keep
keep bees? It's an interesting thing, the bees. I have a friend who keeps
I have
bees.
questions for you after this.
Are you looking to keep bees?
I think it's really interesting.
It is very
I would be
interesting.
scared of getting stung, obviously, but I would love to see how the whole thing works.
It's mad.
The whole
Jude,
process.
was there not a story of your mum taking the bees home in her car?
Did they let loose in the car or something? She's
When
sitting
you
there
hear
driving.
this? When you hear
Well,
this?
when you go get bees, you go and you get a nuke. So you go and like a beekeeper a hive will lay a second queen, and if you do your beekeeping preparations right, you can get that queen and take out like a couple of frames of brood, like ones that are about to hatch, like worker bees that are about to hatch, and then a couple of thousand bees, and put it into like a wee nook, a wee small box, and the queen's in a wee box of her own. So she went and
That's
lifted
cool,
this.
isn't it?
She went and lifted this box of bees. It's all sealed in, But anyway, she was driving home, and the whatever it was, the seal broke in the box, and the car started filling up with fucking bees. When she was driving home. I'm not joking.
What did you do?
So I thought this was good, smart thinking. I'd have just went over the ditch and died. She rolled the windows down in the front of the car, and the wind blowing in the windows kept them all in the back of the
That's
back
amazing.
of the car. So she got home and just went and got the suit on her and lifted the box. The bees won't leave the queen. They can sense the queen. They can smell the pheromones. They'll not go anywhere but
That's
the queen.
really
So all she
cool.
had to do was just get the wee box of the queen in it, put it into the new hive, and they all
That's really cool.
followed.
But imagine driving home.
No, I imagine shit myself.
Imagine getting pulled over by the cops.
I remember that story. It was your mum telling us that.
That's
so
mad.
I don't believe it.
funny.
Very good, Jude. Thank you for that.
That's class.
What kind of a bug is red with black spots?
Ladybird.
Ladybug.
There's not a ladybird.
No, in this day and age.
The ladybird
Janet,
is a bug, though.
in this day and age, ladybug.
It's not ladybug.
Fuck, I don't know.
I've always got... but here, do you remember the ladybird books?
Aye.
Ladybird.
Ladybird, ladybug.
No?
It says ladybug here anyway.
Okay, ladybird. Ladybug bird.
How many legs does a spider have?
6. It's wrong, isn't it?
For fuck's sake!
Sorry, Jude. And here, you've asked me this before.
This is why
he's on the podcast.
This is why I'm on the fucking podcast. Just driving about in my car going, what the fuck is this all
John
about?
asked me this before, and I said 6 the last time.
And I
it is
said-
8, isn't it?
Of course it is. Come on. Like, you grew up in the era of 8-Legged
I
Freaks,
know,
the movie.
But here, I think, because whenever you're going through primary school, you've always, no, maybe not, did I always draw like a spider with...
Hate to tell you, she drew it wrong.
Did you pass? Did you pass that? Did you?
No. But no, I think it was from childhood drawing a spider with like 6 legs.
You must.
Sorry,
did that
Jude.
on purpose,
I'll
Jude.
remember now.
Or
It's
John.
8.
That's it. All
Maybe.
right.
Maybe.
John,
Jude.
you. That's
I knew whenever I said 6, it was already 8. I was like,
Jude knew he hated the podcast.
But the last time, you all agreed when it's 6 eye. And then you just moved
Did you-
on.
No, I said 8.
No,
Backtrack.
to be fair,
John, did you know the answer was 8?
I knew it was it.
He's
I
such a
knew this
liar.
time it was it.
I would.
didn't know that. I didn't know last time at all.
I no. Next question.
Next question.
Anyway, the answer's 8. Thank you, Jude. Which bug can glow in the dark?
A glowworm. Is that wrong?
A firefly.
Oh no, fireflies. Here I saw fireflies for the very first time last year.
Really? Where at?
Italy.
Oh wow.
We were walking back from Gardaland, the theme park. Mm-hmm. And where we were staying at, there was like a wee lane. There's no main roads or anything beside us. And I had my light on my phone. Mm-hmm. And I was like, that's here. And next thing, all of a sudden, I was like, all these things started like glitter beside the hedge.
Cool.
And Darren was like, that was fireflies. And I was like, I've never seen them before. So the whole way down the lane, I was like this with my light.
And they were all glowing up.
All glowing. And even they were flying beside us. And I was like, this is cool.
Sounds like a Disney film.
Oh my God, it was amazing. First time I've ever seen them.
That's so cool. Mm-hmm. Do you have video of it now?
No. Freaking Darren should take a video. Because I had the light on the phone. I was like,
Aye. Oh wow.
I know.
That's for you to enjoy.
Don't be showing anybody else that. Grand. That's the end of the bug round.
oh, class.
Hey, we did well.
Yeah, I think you
Got
actually,
one wrong, didn't I?
I think you actually did well or better than last time. So
Good.
it's an improvement.
Just need to learn spiders have 8 legs.
Sorry, Jude. We're not all as smart as you, Jude.
It's common knowledge.
Sorry, Jude.
Do you know where I got them questions from this time?
ChatGPT.
Well,
Google.
ChatGPT helped me, but they were too hard. And then I went again and go, can you rephrase these to for a 5-year-old?
Did you really? Oh, John. John.
That's no offense to you. That was just me making.
None of us can.
Do you have one of the hard questions? No.
No,
No.
I have none of them. We probably wouldn't.
Probably for the best.
Probably wouldn't get. No, you see the caterpillar one at the start. It was like talking about what was the stage after one of the stages, and there's like chrysalis or something. I don't know. Fuck.
Just get.
Metamorphosis. Yeah, that was it. Or the chrysallization stage or some shit like that.
We would in primary school. Didn't stick with.
Jude knows his shit.
Well, it stuck you anyway.
I
Jude.
know.
I'm the worst person at the pub quiz ever.
I love pub quizzes.
I love them, but I'm shy at them.
I'm shut up.
You just waiting for the bug round to come up.
I got this, lads.
Travel agent jokes. It's not a joke about. Well, I don't know. Let me check.
Might be.
How do travel agents keep calm during busy seasons?
Don't know.
They take things one trip at a time. Where do eggs go on summer vacation?
Don't know.
New York City.
Oh my God.
You can leave now if you want.
Where do sheep go on vacation? They go to the Bahamas.
That one got it.
Gotcha. Where do bees go on holiday? Singapore. Where do hamsters go on vacation? Amsterdam. I actually hope you're supposed to answer these, but it doesn't matter. Because you just couldn't get the fucking bug round.
Do you know who'd get them right? Michael Holgate.
I probably would.
He totally would.
He was very good at that.
He was surprisingly very good at that shit.
It was very quick.
Here's a riddle for you, somewhat. And it's the last one before we go on to the origin story. What travels around the world but stays in one corner?
Stamp.
Very good.
Jeez, that was quick.
You've heard that one before.
Nice.
Nice.
That's what all your wee travel agent meet and greets. That's what they do at the start of it. Very good. Origin story. We're going to move on to that, Janet, if you don't mind. So for anybody that is listening now, we had Janet here, episode 22 or 23, nearly a year ago. We went over the origin story then. We did a wee round the world, didn't we?
We did.
We had about 10. I think we had about 10 drinks.
You got us drunk.
I brought alcohol.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was fucking mental.
I really enjoyed
weren't expecting that. I don't think
that tequila was awesome.
The tequila.
Yes.
That was lovely.
That
was amazing. That was Epcot, wasn't it?
That was the first time I've actually enjoyed tequila.
No, you have to have a good one because if you have a real cheap.
Around here, there's no such thing as good tequila, really.
No. So whenever my placement in uni, I went to Orlando to work for Mickey Mouse, and I worked in Epcot, and it's an amazing park, absolutely amazing. But there's 11 different countries around a big lagoon. It's the one that people call it's the big golf ball one.
Yes.
So I worked in the UK pavilion, and then whenever I came home, I was like, oh, what am I going to do? It's like, I need to be telling people about this. I need to be telling people to go here. And then I applied for a job in Co-op at the time.
Oh, yeah. Very good.
And Queen Street, I applied for a job up there, and I think they rejected me like 3 times.
Fuckers.
I was like, for God's sake, this is just not.
No.
So then eventually they asked me in for an interview, and then I got the job, and I just fell in love with it. I loved sitting with people, and I loved telling them about different places and obviously where I've been and my experiences. And then I just fell in love with the whole thing, and I just again. So that was 2010. I started in there.
Yeah.
And then
I was going to roll it back actually to the very start. Not too far.
Where do you want to go?
Where are you from?
Macrofeld.
Marafelt, born and bred. Siblings?
I have a brother, 2 sisters. I'm in the middle.
You're the middle child?
Middle child syndrome.
Middle child syndrome.
Yep.
Attention. Very good. School? Primary school?
Primary school, Holy Family. Well, it was St Mary's, then Holy Family. And then after that was St Pius's.
Yep. Very good.
And
St Pius is a lovely school.
Great school.
Everybody always says it's fantastic on this podcast.
I loved it.
That's pretty mixed.
I loved it. I think I enjoyed school the whole way through.
Yeah.
There was never a time that I hated going to school.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Was there always that wee itch to travel at that stage?
No.
Never. Well, what were you thinking about in school? Did you have an idea?
I wanted to be a PE teacher.
PE teacher.
No, you wouldn't know to look at me now.
Were you
like
camogie or football?
No,
or?
I was really into athletics and loved swimming. I loved it all. And then even during school, like if there was anything happening, cross country, swimming, and no matter what was going on, like or any like outside activities, I was.
You seen how easy it was to be a PE teacher too, like.
I really wanted.
What do you need? T-shirts, shorts.
Whistle.
Fucking whistle, like.
Get on.
Run laps.
I know.
Throw a ball.
Did you not want to be a PE teacher?
Aye.
I really. Again, I think going through secondary school, I was like really loved sports.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yep, definitely going to be a PE teacher. And never happened, obviously. But I think then once I went to 4th and 5th year, I was like, right, what am I going to do? And then I think I always had this vision of, let's go to university. And I just was doing the steps after St Pius's to get there.
Yeah.
Didn't even know what I wanted to study. Do you know?
In the motions.
Aye, and like I went to school with boys and girls that were like, I'm going to go and study A levels, and I know exactly what I'm going to study in university. And like, fair play to yous are so lucky yous actually know what yous want to do. And I think travel actually fell in my lap big time. Like I never went looking for it. I think it just fell. It just came to me.
Yeah.
And I was very lucky that it came to me, and I was like, I really love this.
What sort of course did you go on?
So then after St Pius's, and I went and done AS levels in St Mary's. And I really, really, really didn't like it.
You went to St Pius's to
Then St Mary's, because they didn't have A-levels at that time.
Right. It's very hard to do that back in the day.
And then I remember you had to pick 4 subjects, and I was like, oh my God, like, what am I going to pick here? So I ended up picking like RE and home economics, and what else did I pick? Irish.
Mm-hmm. Irish?
I didn't pick, because I done GCSE Irish, and then, so I went and done, what did I do? Irish, RE, home economics, and something else. Art. A-level art. And I went to St Mary's, and I just hated everything. Yeah. And I really enjoyed, this is really bad me saying this, but I really enjoyed, like, my sisters are really arty, like, they're really art, like, they could put their hand to anything, and they can paint, and they can draw, and they can sew, and they can, you know, make clay, and I'm like, oh my God, and they can bake, and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't get any of those skills. And they're so talented. But I went, I really enjoyed, like, sitting, you know, GCSE, do you know Miss Shivers?
Aye, yes.
She was my GCSE art teacher, and she was an absolute lady, and she really, like, you know, inspired you to do like this, you know, different types of artwork, and I loved that, and I really fell in love with art too. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna do GCSE art, got an A, went and done it, and went and done it at AS level St Mary's, and I never drew again, never put a pen or bit of paint or nothing.
No one there to inspire you, like, really?
No, awful. I just came out of there, I was like, I don't want to do any artwork ever again. And just
to show you the difference between a good teacher can make.
Yeah, definitely.
Big time. And then after that, after I'd done the AS levels and got the grades that year, I was like, oh my God, I have to go back here another year. I was like, no, I don't want to do this. And then at the time I was doing A levels, Connor, my brother, was in Boston working. Was he working or no? He was working. I was going to say, was he working or studying? But he was working, and he was working for a tour operator over in Boston.
Oh, cool.
And again, there was no FaceTime back then, so we were like, you know, emailing and phoning. And I remember him saying, like, oh, he was doing this, and he was like, there were so many opportunities over there that he would be able to travel. And he went to the Caribbean islands, and he went to Aruba, and he was like loving life. And I was like, God, I want to do that. And I think he was the backbone of it all. He was like, he was always going places.
Yeah.
And he went to Edinburgh to study in university, and I was like, he just got up and went and lived away from home, and I was like, could I do that? And I was like, yeah, could. And then I went after St Mary's, and I went to the Tech, and I did travel and tourism management. Loved it, fell in love with it from day dot. Again, the teachers that we had up there were like, yep, that's, you know, they were really inspiring. They're like, look, if you want to do it this way, or they had a lovely way of teaching. You know, they spoke to you like you were, human. You know, a person, a human. So I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed the classes, really enjoyed the teachers, and the teachers were really well travelled, and they would always tell us stories about their holidays and where they've been to and what they've done. And I was like, oh, I really want to go there, and I would love to do that. And then so I went from, where'd I go? From the Tech, done my 2 years at Tech, and then went to university and done travel and tourism there. So that was just the start of it all. And again, university had brilliant teachers.
Yeah.
They were really, really, like, again, they brought a fire in me. I was like, God, they sort of inspired me to, I don't know, get on a plane and not think about it.
Aye.
Deadly.
I think people really overthink about going places, like, no, I couldn't leave this person or this person. I'm like,
safety net.
Yeah, big time. I'm like, but why? You know, they'll be there whenever you come back.
That's
or,
it.
You know, and people there, I understand there are people that are real homebirds, but those teachers and my university teachers, they're like, oh, you could do this and do that and I'm like, yep. So then went to uni. Then ended up having the opportunity to go to Orlando to work for Mickey Mouse. And again, I remember going to Belfast. Oh my God, I remember going to Belfast airport, and Mummy and Daddy dropped me off, and I was like, what is the problem here? They were standing crying, and I was like, it'll be fine, it's grand. And I was only 21 at the time. And like, I'm thinking now, like, if I sent Leo away to another country at the age of 21, I would be shitting myself. But you have to let them live. You have to let them live their own life. And I'm thinking, why is Mummy and Daddy standing there crying? So I got on this plane all by myself, and I went and worked for Mickey Mouse. Loved it. Loved the theme park. Loved the whole aspect of theme parks. Fell in love with theme parks. Fell in love with Orlando. I'm pretty much obsessed with it. And came back. When did I come back? That was 2000 and... God, I'm so old. 2008, and then I met Darren at the time, and then I started working in River Island until I got the job in Co-op. And then whenever I got the job in Co-op, that's whenever I was like, I love sending people away on holidays. I love talking about like places you're going to go to and what you're going to eat and new experiences.
Which do you prefer? Do you prefer someone coming in having a real set idea of what they want to do, or do you prefer someone coming in going, I don't know?
Doesn't matter, because I think people are quite lost whenever they're like, well, where should I go? And what's going to be best for me? Like, I have 2 kids, or 2 teenage kids, or I have 2 babies, and you know, what's best for me? I think sometimes it's nice because there's people that will contact me and they'll go to the same place at the same time every year, and they know exactly what they're doing and they know exactly where everything's at. Yeah. That's just a creature of habit. They love that. They love that. They love knowing that they're going to somewhere that they know. Yeah. But then there's people that are like, I don't know where to go.
What's next?
And then that's where I come in. I'm like, well, you know, let's just narrow down everything. Yeah. And then they find out, oh, this is perfect for me, and then they'll go away on holidays and then they have a go and have a good time.
Deadly.
Were you Co-op and then into Travel Bug, or
no? Co-op was always there. Do you remember Avon Travel? Remember Avon?
I
do you remember where Dee Graham was at?
Yes.
So that was Avon Travel, and I always remember going in there as a child. Like, Mummy had took us in a couple of times. We went to Butlins one time.
Oh yeah, I was in Butlins. Yeah,
class.
Back in the day.
So I remember one week, and I always like fell in love. Like, they were all sitting there and they're, you know, doing their tickets and all, and I was like, God, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. I loved even the vibe of an airport. Like, I love that whole
hustle and bustle.
I love all that.
Yeah.
Love all that. Aye. And then so Avon Travel was here, but then I think they moved to where Hayes is now. But then it used to, before Co-op, I think was it World Choice? It was something else after Avon. Then after that it was Co-op, and then Co-op and Thomas Cook merged, and then all the Co-op stores gone. Thomas Cook took over all the stores, and then whenever Thomas Cook went, Hayes took over all the Thomas Cook stores. So
they're all Hayes now, aren't they?
They're all Hayes now. Travel. Yeah. So then I was Co-op, then Thomas Cook, and then I left because I was on maternity leave with Lily at the time, and I was supposed to go back July 2018, and then Daddy had taken a stroke. Mummy couldn't drive anymore because she had really bad cataracts and she wasn't allowed to drive, so her eyesight's really bad at the minute. So then I became primary carers for them, and then having 2 young kids at the time too, because Leah was only P3, P4 whenever Lily was born. So I was like, God, what am I going to do? Like, this is shit.
A lot of dependence.
This is like, oh. And then I was like, to go back working full time, to put the kids into creche, you know. And I suppose every mummy and daddy have they go through the same dilemma and the same situation. We're like, what do we do? Whenever we've got kids, where do we put them? You know, because I suppose, you know, you have to work too, and it's nice if you didn't have to work, but I was like, what am I going to do? And like, Mummy and Daddy needed so much help, but the kids needed me as well. And then I didn't want to depend on anybody to pick them up from school or. So I was like, right, this is it. I'm just going to have to just do it. So I'm still working from home, but it works. Yeah. It gives me that flexibility. Yeah. To be there for Mummy and Daddy and to be there for the weans.
Haven't looked back.
No, no point in looking back. But the thing is, like, we're all, like, Connor, Brendan, Helen, we're all doing our wee bit. You know, we're all helping each other out, you know, because there's so much. Home life is just messy. Yeah. So we're all doing our bit. And then, you know, I try to do my wee bit, and Connor's there too. And then Helen, she's in Belfast, but she gets to work from home a couple of days a week, which is good. And then my sister Brenda, she's in Newry, but she comes up, she's really good. She comes up and helps, and she'll do the groceries and stuff like that. So we're all doing our wee bit.
Very good.
So we're still working at home.
Good unit. There's a good unit of people there.
Aye, it's good, because then they help me then that I can do my work, because I love it. I couldn't give it up.
Class.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't give it up.
That's class.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yep.
You alright?
He's dropped.
Sorry, we don't need to hear you. Don't need to hear you. Sorry. I'm sick of you anyway.
That's the problem. Too weak.
No, very good. I was actually I have a wee list of stuff here of different you know, if we were to go there, what would you expect, or how would we approach it and stuff? I was actually wondering just for myself. So I have.
You're not going to go away on holidays, John?
Fucking right I am. But
I have a few questions too.
but even in general, like we have Lear there, and he's nearly 5 months. And I don't think we're going to holidays anytime soon away somewhere. But in the new year, yes, maybe we will. Where do you like? We're obviously new parents. We're not overly like or know yet where to take the kid, where to take Lear that would be friendly. And but you know what the most important thing is? Convenience and comfort. Like 100%. I want to go somewhere where I'm not stressed to the tits.
This is your holiday too.
Well, it is, but also like I want to be able to enjoy it. I want him to enjoy it. I especially want Clint to enjoy it after a year of being off.
You want to keep it simple.
So what would you suggest for a family? So say we came to you this year and we're like, look, we want to go away in January or something. January.
I would tell you not to go in January.
Right. Fuck, you're some travel agent.
Because if you wanted sun, your January, February, March, that's winter sun.
Okay.
So the only winter sun you're going to get is Canaries, Caribbean. It's the flight's going to be too long for him.
That's okay.
And for your first time taking him away, you do not want to put him on a 5-hour flight to the Tenerife.
I don't want 5 hours.
No way.
I don't want to be on a 5-hour flight. Doesn't matter.
So I would say hold off to like end of April, May time.
Okay.
Go on a short flight, transfer. Make sure that you have an apartment because he's only going to be over 1 at that stage.
Aye.
You want to make sure that you have an apartment that'll have a fridge and kettle and microwave because he's still going to be taking, wee bottles and stuff like that. So you don't want to have a hotel room. Because if you're in a hotel room, it's a hotel room. You might have a fridge.
Yeah.
You may or may not have a kettle abroad. Sometimes whenever you're abroad, you have to then hire a kettle. So you need to make it sure that it's simple. Keep it all simple. Make sure short flight, short transfer. It's a family orientated hotel or apartments. Mm-hmm. Then you don't want to go all inclusive because, I don't know.
You're not going to be. You're not going to be wanting to get blocked or drink, take advantage of it. Is that what you're saying?
Well, all inclusive is handy for during the day, but it depends on the person. It depends on the person that you are. Because if you like to eat out at night, if you like to go, I
like to try the local places and stuff.
Same as me.
Yeah,
so
100%.
All inclusive doesn't work for me.
Aye.
Me and Darren were all inclusive there in Ibiza, and they're like, we ate and drank during the day, but see, whenever it came to night time, we were like, let's go.
Let's get out of here.
So it's you could go all inclusive for during the day to keep it handy.
Is that called
half board is breakfast and dinner. So but then at dinner time, you could have your breakfast, have your dinner, and then take a wee downer into the town. I was
kind of wondering what half board meant, to be honest. I actually thought it was like lunch. I thought it was breakfast, lunch, or something.
So we've got self catering, or sometimes you've got room only, depending on the room type.
Okay.
Bed and breakfast. Yep. Half board is your breakfast and dinner. Right. Full board is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then sometimes you have like half board or full board plus options, which is you've got maybe local beer or local wine with your dinner or lunch. So it means that you'll be able to have your lunch and dinner and have a glass of something. Yeah. Which is great.
Yeah, that's handy.
And then all-inclusive is everything. But then you've got the all-inclusive and then you've got all-inclusive plus.
What's all-inclusive plus?
Right, so all-inclusive plus could mean that the hotel offers a premium branded alcoholic beverages, adult beverages, and then they will, so all-inclusive will be the local branded, so like Spanish, say if you're in Spain, it'll be Spanish branded beer, wine, and then if you go all-inclusive plus, then it'll be like international brands, so you'll have Smirnoff and Grey Goose and all that sort of stuff. So it depends what you want to...
What about cocktails? Is that plus?
Cocktails, some cocktails depending on... Like, see the all-inclusive that we were at there a couple weeks ago? They didn't have daiquiris or nothing. You had to pay for daiquiris.
What?
I know. I'm not a daiquiri drinker, but there was a group of English girls from Essex that I was chatting to, and they were like, oh, you have to pay for your daiquiris. And I was like, oh, I don't drink daiquiris, so I don't care. But they were like paying 14, 15 euro for a daiquiri.
Yeah, fuck that.
But it all depends on the person.
Yeah,
it all depends on the type of person that you are, because... if you don't want to leave the complex, it's going to fit. All-inclusive is going to fit for you. It's going to be the right fit for you. But if you like to leave and go and try local restaurants and stuff like that, then the only way is maybe go bed and breakfast, half board, or
probably bed and breakfast.
I like my breakfast. I like my breakfast.
If you're wanting to do an all-inclusive holiday, where are the best spots for that? Like where which countries would you advise to go to if you just wanted a sun holiday?
Mexico, Caribbean.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, no. See, the thing is, European all-inclusives, it depends on the hotel.
Right.
Because 99% of them will only have like 1 or 2 restaurants to choose from. So you want to make sure that if you're going all-inclusive and you're there for a week, I love to have choice.
Yeah.
You know, because if you have only 1 or 2 restaurants, you're going to be looking at the same
menu for...
Yeah, you're going... Well, they might change it up every other night. Like, they might have Chinese one night and maybe Italian another night and things like that, which is good. But you're going to be in the same restaurant every night.
Nah, true.
So, and I hate that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, then again, it does suit some people. It does suit the person that like, no, I don't care, or the person that's maybe not a foodie.
Yeah.
That suits them because they're like, oh, I just want a burger and chip anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. See, a couple of friends we were thinking of doing we missed the days of like, I only did it once when I was a kid, but like, you know, you go on a family holiday and you just kind of almost stay in the wee place for like 5 days. And we were thinking, fuck, that sounds nice, just lying by the beach doing nothing. Because I've never done a holiday like that by myself. Like,
well, see that hotel that me and Darren were at 2 weeks ago, class.
Yeah.
Really beautiful location.
Where was that at?
In Ibiza. So it was at Calagracchio, which is about, I'm trying to think, 5 or 10 minute dander away from San Antonio. And then they had their own, like, there was a lovely like wee beach with a wee beach bar and everything. It was, it was gorgeous.
See, if I went to Ibiza, it'd be a different sort of holiday.
I know. See, Ibiza is one of those places you can make it.
You apparently, you can have an awesome.
You can make it whatever you. And I've done family holidays in Ibiza.
I was going to say, I don't think many people think of it like that. When
No,
they hear Ibiza, they think of like Kevin
party.
and Perry go large, like.
Completely. All I want to do is do it. And again, you can have like, I mean, but see the hotel, like we were checking in on the Thursday. And I was sort of looking around, and there was a real mixture of ages. There was like couples in their 70s.
Deadly.
Then there was young ones, and then there was me, middle aged, and then the real mixture. And Darren was like, "This is strange." Like, he says, "I thought we were going to come here. It was just going to be all young ones, and it was a real party place." I'm like, "No." So it was lovely. And then at night time in the lobby, there was people, you know, playing cards and doing salsa dancing, and
Class.
it was a real mixture of ages. So like, if you wanted to go somewhere like that you weren't,
and maybe do one night of craziness and spend the rest.
So you could do that there instead.
That's a good idea.
Oh, Ibiza's beautiful.
Yeah.
Gorgeous island.
Is it expensive?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not cheap. No, here nowhere's cheap.
Where is cheap?
Nowhere's cheap.
Yeah.
We went to Cafe Mambo the first evening, and we ordered 2 cocktails, and it was like €43.
Jesus.
I know, but then you go in the nightclubs are 10 times
Were
worse.
you able to
ridiculous.
Were you able to take the barman home with you too? Fucking hell.
And I was like, Jesus, good job we're all inclusive, because you couldn't be doing that all the time.
No.
But
What's your opinion on city breaks? Do you enjoy it?
love city breaks.
Yeah.
We went to Paris last September. I'd love to do Porto.
Porto was a sound dad.
I'd love to do it. Loved it. We did Barcelona years and years ago. Mummy took us to Barcelona whenever we were in school.
I did like a day trip to Barcelona.
I'd love to do Barcelona again.
I'd love to see more of it. Beautiful architecture and stuff, but it's a real hustle bustle city, isn't it? It's mental.
Aye, and I'd love to do. There's a lot of American cities I'd love to do as well. I've got a list. I've got a list.
What have you done in America? Where have you been?
Vague. I'll work my way back. So I haven't done LA, but I really, really want to do LA. But if I'm gonna do LA, I have to wait till the Waynes are a wee bit older.
Yeah.
Just because it's a longer flight, and I'm gonna make the most of it. Again, I'm only gonna go there because of the theme parks.
Yeah.
And the only reason I'd go there is to do the Walk of Fame, because Pretty Woman, obviously. And when I stay in the region, Beverly, Wiltshire. So I've done Vegas. I've done.
What do you think of Vegas?
Everyone loves Vegas.
I liked it.
Oh, right.
Did you not like it?
I loved it.
I loved it.
I thought it was class. I thought you were going to say it was.
No,
it was
but
shit.
I do get a lot of mixed.
I love
feelings.
Do you get mixed?
I do a lot of mixed.
I had a great time.
I loved Vegas.
I was Disneyland for adults. Like,
freaking sure.
It was class.
But it just even see whenever I was there, I was like, I was going in and out of all the hotels. Like
So were we.
Unreal. Like I loved seeing all. Like the hotels are huge.
Yeah.
It took me like 20 minutes to walk from our room to the pool.
We went for my 30th. Did you not help us book
you? That was a big
Travel
surprise.
bug. I actually wasn't even thinking about that. I forgot. Cleena booked it though. That's why I forgot.
You didn't know about it until...
I didn't know about it until we had a party, I think, and she brought out this big cake, and it was like Vegas themed
dice
cake.
or something, or
there was dice and cards, and there was like Vegas showgirl sort of wee flares and all.
Oh.
Do you know she really only wanted to go because she wanted to go and see all the drags?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
She was like, this
she tried to make it out that it was...
It was all for him, but really it was for her.
She tried to make it out that it was for me, but it definitely was for me as well.
Unreal, isn't it?
Lethal.
The hotels are class.
Because the culture and the stuff you could do over there was legal and stuff and all that. And
the food's meant to be
food was good. I loved the food.
See, food's a big thing for me.
Gordon Ramsay has a burger place.
Burger joint.
Yeah. I was waking up in the morning and just smoking and drinking and then just going for food and enjoying myself.
Lethal.
And we had a
love that for
you. We had like a show every night. We went to something every day. And I definitely kind of wanted to go maybe for the drag as well. Like, but she booked me into. We booked in a lot of stuff that I loved, like stuff that I genuinely loved. We went to the Comedy Cellar. We went to the Pawn Stars.
Yes.
I love Pawn Stars. Like I love it. Anybody that doesn't know,
Pawn Stars are a deadly show.
I've seen Chum Lee, and I'm still obsessed.
Did you sell anything? Did you pawn
anything? No,
I had nothing with me to pawn.
Here's my wedding ring.
But it was amazing. Like, do you know Pawn Stars?
Oh, the show.
Class.
It is class, and I love it. And
so tacky.
I've never been sort of starstruck before. Like, I'm not a big celebrity person. You know, if I seen like Taylor Swift, it's Taylor Swift. I don't give a fuck.
No, I love it.
But I seen the guy from the TV show. I fell at Chum Lee. And I just seen him from afar, and I was like, "There's Chum Lee over there. That's fucking class."
Oh my God,
I've been watching him making deals for years. Like,
was there deals going on whenever you were in there?
No, not actively. So the Pawn Star TV show does be filmed in that building, but it gets filmed in another section, and it's not like it's not live people walking through.
It's all actors.
It's all extras, just making sure it looks like an actual show and stuff. And I loved it. That was one of my favourite things.
And it's not on the strip, it's away out.
No, it's ages away. It's actually a wee bit dangerous.
I was going to say, it's on the sticks.
There was a pile of weed shops beside it, and then there was a pile of like zombies, like the guys who look like zombies. There's a few guys shouting at us, and I was like, Claire, don't look at them. Like,
I know they were.
Claire was like, what?
Did you just take a taxi or just walk?
Taxi too.
I would taxi it too.
We went to what do you call that? Old Town.
Yes.
It was class.
Is that like an old strip?
It's scary too.
Is it the old strip?
It's the old strip. So you know what it's like? It's kind of like
Fremont Street.
Fremont. And it's like a modern enough sort of street, and it's got all these tiny old casinos and wee places you can drink. So every other place was like an old style casino. Is that real old?
Is that like the one that the mafia made?
There was connections. There was connections to the mafia and the mob and all. And there was you could get big buckets of drinks and stuff like at that size, and we were just sitting walking through. But at the same time, everything outside of Fremont Street was like zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Like it was just people like there were like some of them were like, I need water, or there was people that were just off their
Scary Marys everywhere.
I have videos of this crowd of people dancing, and it was like Resident Evil 4.
Class.
Like they were just like there were some people like actually enjoying the music, but then there was this one guy in the middle of it, like you don't know if he was tripping balls on something or he was trying to dance to get tips. Nobody knew.
What about the heat?
The heat was it was warm enough. Like it was.
What about you? How did you find the heat?
Brittle.
I
remember we went the middle of June. And I remember coming out of the hotel for the first morning, and it would just hit me like it's like standing behind an exhaust of a bus. You're like, where is brittle?
Where's
and I think
oxygen?
that's why everybody was that's why everybody was in and out of the hotels, because you can't stick it. Like, did you go down to the Stratosphere and do anything on there?
What's the Stratosphere?
The really tall looking hotel way on past Fremont Street.
No, I don't think so. No, we didn't
really
go that
far.
far.
It's about 6 miles
we
down.
stayed 3 or 4 hours in Fremont and then headed back because it's a bit dodgy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you need to go see it too. You know, it's kind of like Koh San Road in Bangkok.
Did you do the whole Penn and Teller? No, we didn't do Penn and Teller.
No, do you know what we did? I'll go through everything I did because it was class. We did Cirque du Soleil, Beatles.
Class.
I was half lit during it.
Unreal.
It was unreal. We did the Comedy Cellar. It was like the Comedy Store, so I love comedy. I am just through and through comedy. And there was actually, so I can't remember who they were. They were big enough names, but they were lethal. They were just
all American.
All American. Some Americans, some I think there was an English guy as well. Lethal. Just being in one of them comedy places and it being so well known was class. And then me and Clint, I love this show called what do you call it? Carlito's Bakery. The Cake Boss. Yes! We love Cake Boss.
Cake Boss, I loved him.
We binged it. And he had a few shops.
Yes.
So, and we had a restaurant too, so we were going around, so we were having smoking, and we were drinking, and we were walking in and out of these shops with the pastries, and it was fucking deadly. And then one of the main places that I absolutely adored was Duelling Pianos. So there's a Duelling Pianos on the strip somewhere. And there's a Duelling Pianos, I'd say, in a lot of cities, but the one we went into, so it was like a circular room, right? A circular enough room, and then there was a bar along one side, and then the rest was seating, and then there was 2 grand pianos facing each other with 2 like real talented pianists and singers, and they would like duel against each other in songs. So they'd know each other as well, like, and they would sing and they would dance together and they play the pianos. But you go up with like a wee piece of paper, and you put down money with it, and you place your bet. Like, not a bet, like you place your tip, your request. So I was going up, sticking a $5 down, and then she's this big fucking American guy just pulling up the trousers and the gold rings, and he just sticks down a bit. What a money! He's like,
your song's not getting
play that song for my wife. Him about $200 just throwing it down for one song, and they made some dollars. But the atmosphere was just incredible because you were like. Everybody was just round these dueling pianos, and everybody was just so enthralled by these two people in the music. And I didn't care that my song wasn't played. Like, it was just them two singing at each other, against each other.
What did you choose?
And it's a smaller venue too, which is nice.
Can't mind. It was so nice, and I think there was maybe a couple of dueling pianos, but the one we went into. And the thing is, as well, a lot of those wee nice areas in Vegas, they're all inside of hotels, because I suppose that's a different kind of culture.
Yeah.
Where these venues and these shows, they're actually in the hotels themselves. So the hotels are basically a venue.
Yeah.
We went to Drag Race. It was class, to be fair. It was good.
Class.
I was the only fella in the room.
Brilliant.
But it was still
Even
lethal.
better.
Like, I just sitting there like, I don't want to look too much at these guys. Because there was drags all around the place, and there was a few famous ones from RuPaul, and Clena was telling me about them, and I kind of recognised them a wee bit without their makeup. I don't know. But they had a wee dance troupe with them, and they're all fellas, and they're just going crazy around the place, and they're obviously there to entertain the ladies and have the crack and all. And I was just like, this is great.
I don't feel awkward at all.
No, I felt a wee bit awkward, but they were all talented. Like, I've never seen, drag queens and all.
It's a talent.
Are some
talent.
Unbelievably
what
talented.
They can do and how they can perform and how they can
craziness.
Unbelievable.
Craziness. And then Vegas, one of the best trips I've ever been on, and I used to fall asleep when I was younger to Ocean's 11, the film.
Yes.
One of my favourite films of all time.
But you fall asleep to it?
But it was a comfort thing.
Oh, right.
But I loved it. Like the tape I had was broken places because I rewinded to watch it so much, and I used to fall asleep listening to the theme tune pretty much at night.
Class.
And I went to the Bellagio, and I was like, I just loved Vegas so much, because that was the Bellagio was the
opening
was the one where it was the one that they stole from.
Yes.
Yep. So I
got engaged at the
bought
Bellagio.
it. Did you? Wow, class. Very good venue.
I know.
Some spot.
And they sound like as if you're just those fountains like sound like gunshots.
Do they?
Yeah. They're really loud.
They were class. And we were there during the NFL draft as well,
cool.
which was cool.
Very cool.
So the Bellagio, we were the Bellagio Bellagio we went. I got dice, I got a few chips, bought a few chips and stuff. Just had a look around it. I was just like, this is class.
Did you play any?
No, I'm not much of a gambler.
No, not am
I still went around and we did a few wee bits and pieces.
Like, there's all the like electronic machines now.
Coins and stuff.
And there's like the Sex and the City machines and all. And you know, but then you've got the high limit rooms. But I remember, I was like, I really want to play.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I'm doing, but I really want to look cool.
I like the culture that there was like rooms you could just smoke in. Like,
I know.
You just sit and smoke and just play cards and stuff. I wouldn't have the balls to go in there and play cards with anybody, but it was class. It was a fucking phenomenal holiday. And then, as I said, the NFL draft was on the exact same day. We were at Caesars as well.
Brilliant.
So we went near Caesars, and just a phenomenal holiday.
You'll go back again sometime.
I definitely will go back to
definitely
Vegas.
will.
Definitely go back to Vegas. I just enjoyed it so much. And just the vibe and all. Like, it's definitely not for kids. I would bring do not bring kids there. It'll suck the life out of you. It'll suck the fun out of it. Like,
Totally.
you need to just go. You just need to go and do whatever you want. Like, it's just, you go wild. Like,
it's not for fun. But I seen loads of families whenever we were there. And
that's what I was going to ask.
why is your kids here? But I could see you being able to bring your kids, but in terms of, for me and Clina, if we went back, I know rightly that me and her would just go back ourselves 100%. And just go wild. Like, because we had some crack. Like,
good.
Fuck me.
That must make you feel good. Did you say
I love that.
It was class.
I that makes my heart. That's good for my heart.
Very good.
What were we talking about?
Vegas.
Oh my. So Vegas.
Go Vegas.
And then I've done
the cities in America.
Boston. I've done Boston 2 Halloweens ago.
Oh, is Boston good?
Near Salem?
Yes.
Salem?
I've done Salem.
Big class.
Are you a big Halloween person?
Yes.
Do you love it? Do you love it?
Are you not?
It's okay.
John.
It's alright, like, it's alright. I do enjoy it. I love the Salem. I'd love to go to Salem.
Oh my god,
Salem. Bit of history there.
So
the
cool.
beautiful
witch trials.
But I only went.
You need to go on Halloween, like.
Oh, we went the week before Halloween. But we only went because we wanted to see Hocus Pocus. We wanted to see all
very
so
cool.
we went to Max Dennison's house, we went to Alison's house, and there's loads of like witch museums and all. But it's a really lovely wee town. Like, it's all like red brick and have you been?
I have.
Did you love it?
I didn't go on Halloween. And
Oh.
I didn't think it was. I went fishing. I bought a pile of fishing.
Did you?
I went so much fishing on holiday.
Did you go to Outdoor World or something?
Oh, Bass Pro.
Yes. You have the hat?
I went to 3 Bass Pro shops.
But you could get those shops. You could get lost in those shops. They're huge.
I went, got hungry, went for lunch, and then went back. I went to eat, and then we're going back to Bass Pro.
Class. You're living your best life.
I'm well jealous of that.
I know. So
that's a beautiful part of the world where Salem's at.
Gorgeous. Really beautiful. We took the train and the train was rammed.
So what's that? Is that near Boston then?
Boston. So the train was half an hour. So we took the train half an hour over to Boston or over to Salem. Done that for the day. Absolutely loved it. Done all the witchy shit. Went to the witches' graveyard and all, and
Deadly.
really cool. And oh my god, people were dressed up and people were all friendly because they're all there for the same reason.
Yeah.
I love talking to random people.
Yeah.
And then we did the Harvard tour.
Cool.
Never felt so stupid in all my life.
I'd say so.
There was a lovely girl, she was studying there and she was doing like neuroscience with some other thing and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
you're really smart. But Harvard was gorgeous. Harvard reminded me of Monsters Inc., Monsters University.
Oh yeah.
That whole.
Did you get like a jumper or anything saying Harvard on it?
No, I was going to. No, there was shopping all.
Is there? Right?
Oh, you can go and buy all your Harvard merch. But I was like, oh, that's really stupid. I was like, I'm not bothered. But Boston is an absolutely stunning city.
Yeah.
I preferred. Some people's going to hate me for this, but I preferred Boston to New York.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's controversial.
Yeah, Boston is very much slow paced. Really,
nice and
really,
clean.
really pretty.
Yeah.
Like it's a really nice city to be in.
What's Boston known for food wise?
It's like it's a massive Italian.
Clam chowder.
Clam chowder.
Clam chowder. Yeah.
Chowder.
Yeah.
Is it known for its Irish communities as well?
Yes. Irish bars everywhere. Went to the Cheers bar.
Oh, lethal!
I know.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I love Cheers.
I know. Well, went down to the Cheers bar and it looks like
It's
shit.
downstairs, isn't it?
Yes. Looks like crap. It's like a wee dungeon. But the bar.
Did it have the sign all outside?
Aye, the sign outside, and then the stairs down into it. But the actual bar inside doesn't look like the bar in the show.
Right.
But they've replicated it. There's another bar which is like up the stairs, and they've replicated it. But the actual bar that you go down,
Shithole.
it's a shithole. But I went in and I started talking to random Chinese people.
Yeah.
Class.
And they were like, "Oh, what are you doing here?" I was like, "No, I'm just on holidays."
She never you worry for.
For 3 days. But then she started buying me random beers, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And I looked at my sister, and I was like, "She's buying me some random stuff. I'm gonna have to pretend I like it." So I went to the Cheers bar. We ate in some deadly places. The first night we ate in a place called Salty Girl. It's like a real fish.
There's a few of them around here.
So we ate there. Where else did we eat? We ate in loads of places. And then done New York. I've done New York as many times as I've done New York now. 1, 2, 3, maybe 5.
Enough.
There was a friend that was living there for ages, and she kept on saying, "Come visit me, come visit me," and then she finally moved back home, and I was like, "Fuck, why didn't I?"
I know
when I had the chance.
Yourself.
She was like, "You could stay on the couch, you know, because it would make it a lot cheaper and stuff."
Just get your flight over and.
Aye, just an idiot, you know.
Well, talk to us about New York.
Lethal. It's again. That's a whole experience on its own. It's not for everybody. Again, there's a lot of people that come back and go, "No, I didn't like it."
A lot of hustle and bustle, I suppose.
It's a.
Busy.
And the first day you just sort of like, what the, but then once you get into the swing of it, you're like, oh my god, I could totally live here. But it's not a place where, again, I don't know how people take weans there.
No, I couldn't imagine that either.
You know, they take kids, but
or
again,
or live with, or like bring a child up and.
How do they live there with babies and stuff?
Yeah,
but anyway,
I don't know.
It's how it's. I mean, it's. Probably don't think about it, but I think because we're so used to having
outdoors and
so
open, less people about.
But I love New York.
I'd love to go. I just want to try all the pizzas. And
oh my god!
I was there when I was younger, but I couldn't have appreciated it when I was younger. Like,
it was so random. I think I told us in the last podcast. Whenever me and Darren were there, we ate in Robert De Niro's restaurant,
right? And
then this girl was like serving us. She was American, and she was like, "Oh, where are you guys from?" And I was like, "Oh." I always say like Derry because she's like, "Oh, whereabouts?" I'm like, she actually know like places, and she was like, "Oh, my boyfriend's from Swatra," and I was like,
"What the fuck?"
I was like, "We're from Arfeld."
Is she Irish though?
No, she was American.
My boyfriend's from
Swatra.
Swatra.
Pays for Swatra. Goalkeeper.
So I've done New York. I've done Miami. I've done Miami quite a few times, and then.
What's the draw in Miami?
God, it's a cool city.
Aye.
Yeah.
It's just cool.
Is it party town?
It's a beachy city.
Yeah.
It's not. It can be partyish, but really cool vibe party.
Yeah.
I loved Miami when I was there. Again, I seen some green people there too.
What's green people?
You were talking about green people in Vegas whenever you were on Fremont Street. People were green. Like,
oh, fuck, yeah. Just zombies, like.
Fucking zombies.
Yeah.
Like, where are you? You're like, we need to get out of here. We're not the right place. And then.
Lovely Cuban food out in Miami, wouldn't there? Like Cuban sandwiches and stuff like that.
I'm trying to think, did I go to a Cuban restaurant before?
Is there a Cuban community or something in Miami?
Just off the coast of there.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
I think so.
So no,
Over the Keys, that's like that really fancy place where like it just juts out into the ocean and all the houses are big mansions.
Yeah. Mansions, and they've all got their yachts.
And then you get the Everglades full of all the alligators.
Yes. Florida's known for that, isn't it?
Yeah. Gators everywhere.
Oh, CSI Miami.
Yes. Oh, CSI! I love that show.
I used to go.
Wow.
Which one was he?
Horatio. He used to go, and that's the end of that chapter. And he used to whip. I used to put on sunglasses. And he'd be like, "Don't fucking look at me." It just said something and walk off. Yeah, that was class.
It's a good show.
Class.
That's how I remember.
It's cool. Again, I only ever spent like weekends there because it was just going down to party and then. But
from work.
We used to hire a car for the weekend, drive down 3 hours, and we were there, and it was class.
Damn.
Totally different vibe, like.
Yeah.
Just cool beaches.
Cool beach, cool people, cool
party and
cool restaurants, cool bars.
Class.
It was really cool.
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 I want to go travel now. That's it.
Any tips to do it for free?
Exactly.
Post yourself.
Big bar of steel. Very good. I was going to mention. You mentioned. What was it? I was going to say about Nashville.
Yes, I really want to go to
I've
Nashville.
been looking up Nashville. Like, it looks amazing.
Are you into country music?
Love it.
Do you?
Absolutely love it. I love American country as well. Like, I think it's class.
I really love Casey Musgraves. And Kelsey Ballerini.
Have you been listening to Zach Bryan at all?
Yes, Darren has.
She did some music there with him recently. Like, it was very good.
I love her. She was in Dublin there not that long ago, and
she's quite big, isn't she?
I raging didn't go see her.
Aye, she was class.
I really liked her. I really like.
Do you like Chris Stapleton?
Yes.
Love Chris Stapleton.
Man has a voice of a god.
Amazing. Did you know he was writing music for like 10 years before that?
Before he even got signed?
Just giving it. No, he was just giving it
away.
He was a songwriter, and he just didn't want to be out in the open. Like,
didn't want to be famous.
Didn't want to be a singer. He just wanted to maybe sing, and then give the songs to people to make them.
Fair play. That's a nice thing to do, isn't it?
You're still making a fucking pile of money.
I know.
Exactly.
Oh no, 100%. It's just fascinating that someone that big now was like giving all the stuff, all his material away for maybe 10 years.
That's mad.
Stuff.
Do you not think you'd rather have that?
I think so.
No fame.
Personally, would be. I'd do that too. Like,
I think for a quiet life.
He was amazing.
Probably.
Like,
have anyone seen his tiny desk?
Unbelievable.
Who's the girl with her?
It's his wife.
Oh, it's his wife.
It's his wife.
She's hilarious. She was so polite. She was after every song. She said, "God bless you." God
oh no,
bless you.
I remember that bit.
Oh, it's fucking.
Someone
brilliant.
sneezed and she was saying, "God bless you, God bless you."
No, but she was saying it every 5 seconds
right.
after the song. She was like,
his wife's a beautiful singer too. Like, so tiny. Anybody tiny desk? Type that into.
I watched the Justin Timberlake Tiny Desk.
Oh,
I haven't seen it. Is it good?
Lethal.
I've been a fan of Justin since he was skinny, wearing white
noodles,
wife beater, noodle hair,
super noodle in the
yes.
hair. Some singer. I loved him in that song with Chris Stapleton. Actually,
brilliant.
Say something. Mm-hmm. He was class. Very good. I was going to mention Nashville and nice in New Orleans and stuff like that.
Yep.
There, Route 66.
Yep, Route 66 is a big one.
Tell us about that region.
Route 66, you can do it. Right, well,
is it still good?
Yes, we can start at one side or start at the other side, right?
What do you mean it's still good? Why is it?
I've heard
that it's changed in some way.
I think a lot of the routes have, like, not of the routes, but a lot of it's not
what it was.
It's not what it was. Like, a lot of the wee towns that you go through are not the same anymore, and obviously because it's wee tiny.
It's getting popular, is it? Is that it?
But
no,
people
probably recession.
Industrialization.
It's
a bit of a downturn here and there.
Kind of like. I talk then really sad. I'm going to sound like this, but Cars, the movie.
Aye.
Do you know where they? That's exactly it. Where they build away from all the wee towns, and all the towns have lost it. Then they've lost.
Yeah.
But anyway, so still really popular, really good for honeymoons. You can start off in Chicago. It takes 16 days, so you can start off in Chicago. You spend a couple of days in Chicago, and then you pick up your car, and then you will drive the whole way to LA, and then drop your car off, and then fly home again. Or you can start at LA and then work your way back to Chicago, and then.
What have you found? Have you booked anybody in that in the past?
Yes.
The 66.
Yep.
What's the kind of itinerary? What would you be asking them? You know, what do you want to do? What do you want to see?
No, because it's all set in stone. Like that it's only one route. So
yeah.
If they're going to go on that route, it's. I mean, the only really thing that you're asking for is because it's they can amend it if they want. Mm-hmm. So it's all sort of like one night here, one night here, one night here. It's all laid out for you.
A lot of driving.
It's kind of like 16 days.
Yeah.
So it's 2 weeks of driving. But
you need to be ready for that.
And again, because it's a set route, you can either add a couple of nights in. Say if there was a place you're like, God, I really want to stay there a couple of nights, you could. You can add all that in. You can tailor make it to what you want, but really it's only like you're spending a night in each place till you get to LA then, and then flying home. Like, again, what most people do is they'll spend a couple of nights at the start and a couple of nights at the end. So once they get rid of the car or have the car, means that they can enjoy their time without a car. Mm-hmm. You know, so most people do Chicago. They'll spend a couple of nights in Chicago to see the city first, or vice versa. They'll spend a couple of nights in LA, do all the bits there, and then. So it's quite good that way. Yeah. It is long, but I think people that book it are prepared for that.
Yeah.
They understand what they're going to do.
Yeah.
You know, but Route 66 is really popular, and then Nashville, Memphis, New Orleans, really popular.
Is that all in the same area?
No, well, between Nashville and Memphis, you're talking about a 3-hour drive.
Okay.
Most people either take the Greyhound bus, because it goes all the time, so they can either take the Greyhound bus or they can hire a car. Most people that I do book, if they're wanting to do all three, they'll take the car once they're leaving Nashville. They'll take the car from there and just keep the car for the whole way down. So you're talking 3 hours over to Memphis. Memphis, there's not really much to, once you sort of do a couple of nights there, that's it, done.
Yeah.
Go and see Graceland, go and see a couple of plantations, and then you can leave, and then you can go down then to New Orleans and spend 3 or 4. And New Orleans used to be really popular with all the hurricane. Remember Hurricane Katrina? They used to do a lot of Hurricane Katrina tours around there, but now everything's all built back up again. So it's kind of, it's sort of, you're only maybe going more so for like the music and
you go for the jazz.
Yes.
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras, yeah, and the beignets.
So where are you starting on that route? Would you say
you can start either way. You can start in New Orleans and work your way back up to Nashville, or you can do Nashville and then work your way.
I did.
That's
that
probably
way.
But then
I did that way.
the good thing is you will drive whenever from Memphis down to New Orleans. Stop off at Brittany's house. I'll ask her does she want
dinner.
Ask her does she want to come for dinner.
Ask her to stop dancing. Will you stop dancing, Brittany?
Ask her does she want to come for dinner. So you can go down to Brittany's house.
What other destinations are really popular at the minute? What are you finding that's
Any fads? Is there anything happening that you're noticing we want to go there and you're kind of like, why are you looking to go there?
Not really. I think everybody has their reasons. Like
yeah. But what's hot at the minute?
Families will tend to stick to Europe. Unless they really want to go and do the whole Florida thing.
Aye.
And then if the kids are older, I booked a family last summer. That's a class. They did San Francisco, but then the kids were teenagers, so they're older.
Aye.
They did San Francisco, spent there a few nights. They took a car over to Yosemite.
Oh, I'd love to do Yosemite.
So would
Class. I. Love to do Yosemite.
It looks like a postcard.
Aye.
Then they went down the whole California coast, ended up in San Diego, and the only thing they wanted to do there was San Diego Zoo. Then they went to New York, spent a few nights in New York, and they seen a show and stuff, and then they flew home again.
Whoa.
Not class. I know.
That's some holiday.
But you know what's really popular at the minute, which is just whenever you're asking, I'm thinking here, campsites.
Camping. Yeah, I love
so
camping.
Popular. And I think COVID has a big thing to do with that.
100%,
because,
yeah. People want to get outside.
People want to get outside. They don't want to be stuck in a hotel or anything like that. But you have your own mobile home.
Yeah.
Campsites is big.
Like abroad, campsites abroad?
European. France, Italy, Spain. It's always been big, but I think I've noticed it more so this past couple of years.
Getting in touch with nature.
So
what
fishing.
would they would they fly and then like hire out somewhere or go to a campsite?
Depends on the person. You can either take your own car.
Right, yeah.
People go down to the ferry and
Do the-
to France.
Yep.
Right.
Eurotunnel, or depends on obviously what campsite you're booking, but some people either take their car or they'll fly there. Depending on what they want. Or once they fly there, they'll either hire their car at the airport and keep the car for the whole time. You know.
It depends if you have a lot of camp gear yourself or you're planning on. And
again, it's one of those things where campsites are very much, if you don't have a car, you're kind of stuck, especially if you're not in a town. So
it's good to have your car.
It's good to have a car.
So you can go out and do day trips and stuff.
It depends on where you're at.
Very good.
Italy and France are the most popular ones. There's one in just outside Salem and Sanguli. It's a very popular one as well. And
would these just be big mass? Like there'd be loads of people camping.
And either you take your own caravan or you're booking a mobile home, or take your tent.
Cheapest chips. You know, like €10 for a pitch.
Yeah. It just depends
and you get to see the country for very, very cheap.
Exactly. So it depends. So camping's getting big.
For families as well, because
brilliant.
all those campsites have like the
family
best
stuff
parks in the world. Like, it's just around for weans. Like.
Well, like last May we went to Lake Garda and we stayed in apartments. And whenever we walked past the Bella Italia campsite, a couple of times I was like, why did I not book there?
Really?
I swear to God. Because I was like, I don't know if I can do camping. I don't know. That's maybe just me being...
Clean will be the same.
And do you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know if it's for me. And then once we got there, I was like, why did I not go there? Why did we not book that?
Well, what do you think changed your mind?
Because it looked lethal.
Just the vibe of
and
it?
again, see the mobile homes. They're a lot...
Deadly.
They look like brand new. They were very modern and clean. And
are they like static?
Yeah. And the facilities that they all have for families is unbelievable.
Class.
And like they're the one that we walk past, like you're walking distance into the town. So you could walk into the town, go to Spar, go for dinner, back. You're right beside the lake where we were at. The reason why I booked the one that we stayed in is because it was literally a stone throw away from Gardaland theme park. So again, I wanted to be able to walk to the theme park and walk back. But then if we wanted to go out for dinner, we were out on our own. So it was like, why did we not book that? So it was a kick in the teeth. So I was like, I'll know that for
next time.
Yeah.
You love your theme parks, don't you?
Love theme parks. So Gardaland, we spent 2 days at it, and last summer they had just opened up a wee small section. It was their first European Legoland water park.
Deadly.
Class.
Love Lego.
I love Lego. You can play and you can build boats and
Do whatever you want.
and see the lazy river in it.
Right.
You could sit in the lazy river, right?
There's just a big ring.
Right, but what do you have a rubber ring, and there's a big block, look like a yoga block, you know, like stuck onto the rubber ring, and there's bits of Lego floating about the water. You can build while you float. And I was like, that's
class.
That's unreal. I was like,
that's really clever.
And it's a small enough park that you didn't need to spend all day in. Like, we were there maybe from morning to about 2 or 3 o'clock, and then the rest of the day, then we went back and done all the rides that we loved the day before. And Lego, like, Gardaland was really lovely park.
Where's that at?
In Lake Garda.
Lake Garda.
In Bashira.
Oh, right, okay.
And it was clean, and the food was really good, and
deadly.
so it was really, I was really impressed with it. So anybody I send, I'm like, please go to Gardaland.
Class.
So yeah.
I would never think about doing a theme park, but
why not?
every time I chat to you, I'm like,
right. Well, what's put you off it?
What do you like about theme parks?
What do you not? What do you
not like
there?
about it?
Have you ever?
I'm scared of the rides.
But hold on.
I do like a ride for 3-year-olds and I book everywhere.
But have you been, Jenny?
I mean like
Barry's.
Don't scare me! Don't scare me!
The last time I got convinced to go on a ride at one of those wee theme parks, I went green sick, and then drove past it 2 weeks after, and the sight of it made me sick.
Oh, come on, Jude. Right.
But I do enjoy them.
Right. Well, here, tell me this. Do you enjoy movies?
Oh,
I sometimes base my holidays just on movies. That's how sad I am. Right.
Good idea.
Again. But again, let's talk about like Universal and Disney. Those are obviously the two main theme parks that anybody really goes to. But it's all based on movies. It's all based on Universal.
There's bound to be stuff for everybody, even if you're like motion sick and you can't get on a roller coaster.
Exactly.
Millions of things,
Like, and that's what theme parks aren't just about the rides.
Yeah.
They're not.
To be fair.
It's not just about the ride, Fergal.
It's not
Get
just
your
about
head out
the
of the
ride,
gutter, boy.
But
It's about the experience.
it's about the experience.
no, but to be fair, isn't it Disneyland has the one that has the big massive turkey
Turkey legs. Oh my god,
I love one of them.
Smell delicious, but they look gross.
I chow at those all day. I'll be unreal.
I wanted a t-shirt. There was a t-shirt that had a turkey leg on, and I've been dying. I've only ever seen this t-shirt once, and I'm like, if I ever see that t-shirt again, I'm gonna buy it just as turkey leg and a big turkey leg on it. But theme parks isn't just about the rides; it's about the details and the food and the smells and the everything that like, you could walk around and look at stuff all day and be like, oh my god, like look at that, and the detail in theme parks now are mind-blowing.
You know what puts me off? The queues. I'm not a big queuing guy.
No, but don't think about that because now, like,
just to forget about that.
But most of the queues now are all interactive. There is stuff on the queue that
to
you
do
can
as the queue.
to see and do as you queue.
Yeah, true.
So they're trying to make it as more interactive as you can. Like, even
I suppose they can't help the queues, really.
They can't help it. Well, they can and they can't unless you want to pay for it. But if you don't want to pay for it, there's stuff as you queue to entertain you, and there's stuff to look at.
How much extra is it?
Easter eggs. There's Easter eggs everywhere.
How much extra is it to like skip the queues? Are we talking a lot?
Depends on the time.
On the theme park.
Depends on the time of year, right? So
say,
for example, you're at Universal in Orlando, right? And you're like, I want to buy an express pass. You could be paying anything from $70-$80 up to $200
per day.
Per person.
Per person.
Per day.
You know what? That might be worth it.
But again, I love it because whenever growing up, we watched movies all the time. And then, do you ever have like you feel something from a movie. You're like, oh my god, that made me feel.
Yeah.
You get the same feelings as you go. In the theme parks, you get the same feelings.
Yeah.
Here's the Velociraptor one.
Velocicoaster.
Sorry, Velocicoaster.
Get it right.
Get it right, John. Get it right.
I want you to give her that quiz right away. Fine.
I right enough.
The Velocicoaster. Jesus, are they enjoying it? Do you think?
I think so. I think they are.
I love Jurassic Park. To be fair.
Going up around the rail and they're upside down.
I have a wee nephew Jamie that like quizzes me on dinosaurs every single day.
Does he?
He knows way more than me, and he's 6. Oh, look at that!
Sure, Jude knows way more about the bugs than
dinosaurs are cool, but
dinosaurs are so cool.
They're
so they've
it's a cool
mechanical dinosaurs trying to bite you while you're going.
That's a second launch in that roller coaster.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
For anybody listening,
are you feeling sick right now, or
anybody listening to this? We're watching the Velocicoaster.
Yep.
At Universal.
See, I love anything adrenaline rush as well. So that's perfect.
That's not fun for me. I'm sorry, Janet.
That's
I know we're here to promote theme parks as well.
Don't worry. I don't expect you. Like, there's people that
looks awesome. I would do that.
No, I wouldn't.
In a heartbeat.
No. I went on that with Paul Walls at like 8:30 in the morning, and we come off it and we looked at each other and we're like, we're going to need a drink. So.
You've got me convinced. I'm going to a theme park.
Do you know what put me off it a bit?
If I went to Disneyland by myself, would that be weird?
No, I would go. I would go by myself.
Jude's looking at me.
Would you go by yourself?
I'm going to say that.
Could you imagine Fergal walking around with the Minnie Mouse ears around Disneyland?
Sitting licking an ice cream.
It doesn't matter.
Give him Minnie Mouse.
The creepiest thing.
Give him Minnie Mouse. What else is there? I'll take this one.
Right, that's not Encanto. That's the Encanto ones.
Oh,
here, take you that one.
I like it.
I don't want that.
I like that one. You take that one.
Right, so that's the 50th. That was the 50th anniversary.
We over for it.
I think I've broke this. That was the 50th anniversary years, and this is the Encanto years, and that's just.
You see, that's my problem with it. I'd maybe have to buy tickets for the niece and nephew and bring them.
Why would you not go to?
Universal would be less weird, wouldn't it?
No, I would go by myself. But you're gonna have to. It's all about living. You're living to experience new things.
True. You're
living to experience.
You can't just wait on people.
No.
To go. Here's
that looks amazing. That video.
Is that Disney World? Is the 50th?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So. Sponsor us, Disneyland.
You're wearing them same ears, John.
I know.
It's a totally different feeling.
Is this? Which one's is this in Florida?
Yeah. So Walt Disney World has 4 theme parks, 2 water parks. It's 47 square mile. It's nuts.
47 square mile.
47 square mile. It's massive. Huge. Like it has 26 hotels, and these hotels aren't like the size of the terrace. They're humongous.
Sorry, terrace.
What about water parks? Do you favor them over? Do you prefer theme parks? Do you? Are they I've seen one recently there on Instagram of like people like you just stand in a tube. And then it just opens up.
I personally, that's not one that I could do because we went to.
But that's just a vertical drop, then, isn't it? No,
I'd be sick. Because I would be thinking I'd be like banging against the tube the whole way down.
Exactly. Yeah. But obviously, it's designed so you don't. It's designed
that you're obviously going to be on.
You're going to.
Yeah. There is Universal has Volcano Bay Water Park.
And
they have one. And I stood at the very bottom, and Paul Walls was at the top, and I was like, I could just see this wee body. And I mean, it took him 0.0 millisecond to get down, and next thing he came out, and I was like, you all right? And he was just like that. He says, I didn't even see anything. He says, I couldn't see anything. He says he just all remembers the floor dropping, and the next thing he was out.
Yeah. No, the only fun park I've ever been to that's worth mentioning is Disneyland Paris, and that was
Disneyland Paris is beautiful.
That was a school trip.
And it's lovely. It's nice for younger kids to experience it because it's small. There's only 2 parks.
Aye.
So it's not full on.
Were you by yourself?
No, it was a school
trip.
It was a school trip. No, the only one I can really remember the ride was Space Mountain. It was
Space Mountain's lethal.
unreal.
I remember it too. Yeah, it was good.
So no, like that's why I love them, because you're going to re-experience the movies that you love, and you're eating different things, and you're all the smells and sights, but most of all, it's the people. Like, see if you have the staff that's there, the cast members, and they're making it for you. Like they make the whole.
Yeah.
They make it what it is.
I found old videotapes there recently, a few months ago.
John, you look great, by the way.
Thank you. But this is maybe 20 years ago, maybe less, maybe 15, maybe. But no, definitely 20 years ago, actually. And I was with different characters in Disney. And my dad must have been videoing it. And I was going up to like Goofy and all, and I was getting his autograph and all.
Oh, John.
And, no,
that's lovely
it's
memories.
cool, like it's cool, like. But then now I'm just like, why was I getting his autograph?
Why not?
It's not real, you know. What use is this?
You can't say that.
John doesn't believe in the magic.
This is an adult podcast. There could be children watching this.
You're gonna have to take a layer to these.
No.
You're gonna have to.
I've
But I'm not gonna let him get autographs. Like that's no point there. Like he's not famous. Like.
I think it's hilarious now. I've seen some videos of Disney, the Disneyland doing ads on Instagram. And maybe they're trying to get me to go on Instagram, but there's ones of like a kid coming up, and it's like one of the Star Wars characters, like, you must join the dark side to the kid.
Cool.
And the kid's like, Daddy, like, you know, the kid doesn't really know what's going on, and he's trying to convince him to join the dark side. I just thought that was.
But like,
funny.
even there, like Star Wars, in Hollywood Studios, they've got Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
So you're walking into the land of Batuu, and you're like, all you hear is all the noise. Like, you're standing in the middle of it, and all you hear is a spaceship, and there's no spaceship there, obviously. But you hear it going from one side to the other. You're like, what the?
Do they have a bar where they have those musicians?
There's Oga's Cantina, and you go in, but all the cocktails in there is like all the concoctions are like, this is class.
Yeah.
But I just find like it's a way of escapism. Like, I think that's why people go on holidays, just to escape.
True, yeah.
It is 100%. And that's why I always say, please go to a theme park, because you can escape even more.
That's why I went to Pawn Stars in Vegas.
Exactly.
There you go.
Escapism. Just escape from.
So if I was going to Disneyland by myself,
No.
how long?
Go by yourself. You will love it.
If I was going by myself,
Right, go by yourself.
what would be my itinerary? What would you advise a single man to do?
We going to Paris?
Cool.
Aye, let's go to Paris.
Right, we'll go to Paris. Right, so you're going to go out on a Saturday morning. Early morning flight. You're going to get to.
I like that.
Right.
We pint it before we go.
Airport pint's always the best. I mean, did you ever?
So you're going to Disneyland on your own.
Half lit.
Get a wee photograph on Instagram.
Get an autograph with Goofy.
The only reason I go to, again, so Harry Potter and Universal has Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade, right?
Oh,
the only
deadly.
reason I go there is to go and drink the wizard beer.
What's the butter beer like? Is it
I heard sorry.
Really sweet.
Is
but
it?
Absolutely delicious. Here, are you a Harry Potter fan?
I am.
Yeah.
He's more of a
Massive.
Harry
Are
Potter.
you?
He's more of a
Massive.
Harry Potter fan.
Massive.
It's why he's wearing the glasses. What's this?
Ho. Oh, very good.
What's
Oh,
this?
birdie butts.
No way!
Every flavoured beans. I'm gonna munch these.
Deadly.
I haven't had dinner, so
Are you going
There's
to
your dinner.
open these now?
Open them.
I am
Take
anyway.
the snot.
Is some of them bad?
Take the
Of course they will.
snot and vomit.
Stinky.
Deadly.
Remember these being a thing when Harry Potter first came out? But I've never seen them since.
There you
Aye.
go.
That's
You can get bigger boxes, but I mean, you don't really eat them. Like, they're only for fun. Like,
Right.
Earwax.
aye, the earwax one.
Earthworm. Dirt.
No, I'm going to try this one.
Do you know what it is? What's?
Black pepper.
Oh, just
ooh, that'd be nice. No,
That's not bad, you know.
what is it?
Well, take the lot.
Oh my god, that's really peppery.
Have you been to the Harry Potter side of it? Good.
absolutely amazing.
I'm very
and
jealous.
I'm not a Harry Potter fan.
I'm massive.
I like the movies.
But
I
I
never
see-
read the books.
See, to go in there and do it all and see it all and see, because again, I don't. It's not until I go around actual. So Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley.
Oh, I'd love to go to Diagon Alley.
Oh my god, And then you've got the...
Is this in Universal?
Yeah, and then you've got the Hogwarts Express that will take you between the two. And it's unbelievable.
It's just a set. You're walking onto a set, really. It's that.
Well, no, there's rides and there's restaurants and there's... Unreal. And then you can go and get the interactive wands and do loads of tricks and...
I've seen people do the English one. There's one over in England too.
Aye, but that's the studios tour.
Aye.
There's probably not much to do.
No, I just mean in general. I'd love to go. I haven't been down in.
I would do that. My sisters have done it a couple of times. They really enjoyed it, but they'd done it at Christmas and Halloween whenever it's all decorated, and they said it was really, really cool.
I don't like looking at. I want to eat them before I look at the flavours.
Live dangerous, lad. Yeah. You're going to Disneyland by yourself. Live dangerous. That's a good question, actually. Well, solo travelers.
Ooh.
Where does solo travel? I have a friend, a couple of friends that used to. What the fuck is that?
What is it?
Should have fucking looked at it. I don't know.
Is
that the black pepper?
It might be the black pepper, actually. I
liked it.
Oh, stinky. Oh, there's more. Fuck, I got sausage.
It's gross.
That was lemon.
Oh. Sorry, I had a friend who used to go to a lot of, and I think he still does, and a couple of friends that went away around the world traveling all the time. What's the biggest ask you find from people coming to you as solo travelers?
Or do you get solo?
I do get solo travelers. Again, it depends on the person. It depends what they want to do.
Well, just from your experience, what have you booked, say, in the past?
I've booked week-long holidays that they just want to go lie around the pool and read a book. Great. I think that's class.
Yeah.
And that's whenever I would like, right, if you want to go and do that, let's book an adults-only hotel. So you can just go and chill out.
So there's no kids around the pool.
There's no
that's
slides.
A good idea.
It's an adults-only, just chill out, read a book, not have to worry. And then you have the real adventure people that want to go walking and hiking and cycling and like there's tours for that. Then there's the solo people that contact me and they're like, I really want to go away, but I want to join like a small group and I want to do activities with these. You'll have your own free time, but they'll have like they'll maybe go out for dinner as a group of ones and they'll maybe go walking tours with a group. And maybe a group of 6 or 8 people, and it's just a way for them to meet people. So even though they'll have free time during the day, they can lie around the pool and chill out or go shopping. They can still have the company of people.
Yeah.
If they want, it's there for them.
Well, tell me this: do you give much advice to them whenever they're by themselves? Is there any precautions to take? Because I go for a walk in the field. No, near our houses, our housing estate. I go to the walk and it gets dark. I'm in the field. So I'm in the field, in case anything happens to me.
Do you get scared?
I don't get scared. It's just so in case I fucking fall in the ditch or something. What precautions do you give a solo traveller going somewhere by themselves?
Well, if they're on their own and they're not going to be joining anybody else, always have your wits about you.
100%.
I wouldn't.
I guess common sense.
It's common sense. I really wouldn't be going, unless it's a real built-up area. But I wouldn't be going out anywhere secluded on your own. Like, just have your wits.
Yeah. No, I just think some people are wary of solo travelling because of that probably as well. Like they're 100%. Wary, that kind of nervousness of. And
what's also good for solo travellers is cruising.
Cruising would be a lethal one actually.
You can do anything on your own, but you can go and chat to as many people as you want.
Yeah.
I got earthworm there, by the way.
What did you get?
Earthworm.
You like it?
No.
You look like the sort of boy that would have had earthworm. Here.
I don't know. Again. The main reason I go on holidays is to go and eat, right?
Yeah. Booger.
And lovely. Go on. Try it there. No,
eat it.
Eat it, John.
Eat it.
This will make the fish all over again.
Who eats boogers?
Go on.
No, you eat it.
We'll split it.
I'm not eating your burger. I'm not eating your burgers.
Split it.
Right, split it. If it's anything like the earthworm, it's not great.
It's gross.
Yuck. Oh, hold on. Maybe that's what was. Watermelon.
Watermelon. Oh, that's alright then.
Brilliant smell of boogers.
That's not bad. Is that what boogers taste like?
Fuck. Sorry, what were we talking about?
I was saying there, the main reason I go away on holidays is to go and eat and try new things. And so, have you ever been away somewhere and tried something and go, God, that's delicious, and you don't get that back home?
Yeah, I plan this.
I love that.
Loads of stuff I can think about it.
Yeah. Especially here.
Well, food here is good.
Food here is good.
Sometimes you go on holidays and you struggle to get a restaurant that's not a tourist trap.
I know.
And it's actually pretty shit.
Yeah.
But then if you find the good stuff, like it's
a wee gold mine.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got.
Do you ever go away and walk into like a local supermarket? It's the best thing ever.
Supermarkets over here are shite, like.
Over here.
Oh, shit.
I know. But then whenever you go away, you're like, oh, let's go and see what fun stuff they have. Yeah. Have you ever
Portugal's good.
Was it?
Nah, it had real nice fresh produce, like their vegetables. And
but any nice snacks?
Oh, they always do deadly ones.
Snacks.
I got these wee crisps. Remember the wee crisps that I got? The wee, like...
Oh, fuck, they were amazing.
They were great with sandwiches.
You know, like, what do you call the ones we used to get over here, like KP chips?
Oh,
yes,
they're like that, except even smaller. And it was just crunch. Deep fried crunch. And what about the size of the bag?
That was massive. It lasted us the whole weekend.
It lasted, what, 12 lads munching away at
Lethal. Well, here, do you want to try more snacks?
Yes.
I'm not sure. I just got something strange.
What did you have?
I got dirt there.
It's not even on.
I don't know how they've mastered dirt.
So, Fergal, I got these for you, right?
Right. What's this?
Oh, yes!
They're probably all in the bits because...
Oh, we think of Pringles. You look like a
Hold on, there's 3 boxes.
Chili cheese fries.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What's that?
I don't know.
I've got chili cheese fries.
I got
All dressed.
Scorching buffalo.
All dressed. That sounds
Scorching
Scorching buffalo.
Here, do you want a drink?
drink a while. After them fucking
where do
birdie,
you get
after them
these?
birdie bots, I'll take anything to fucking.
Right, so I've got
Oh, what's this?
Korean
Jesus.
Korean cream soda.
Right.
Right, now they're called Milkies.
Have you ever sent anybody to Korea?
Hi.
Have you?
Tour spot.
South Korea, not North Korea.
Not under anybody that goes that direction will always do a tour. Because see the like I don't know whether you wouldn't know how to get about.
Aye.
Is this one banana? Right. Jude, which one do you want?
I'm not drinking or eating. I'm a boring cunt. I don't. I think if I eat or drink after.
Don't be admitting that there.
He had intermittent fast.
Right, what do you want? Right, so what is this
You mentioned banana there.
Aye. You want to try the banana?
This is original milk and yogurt flavour.
Give me the weirdest one.
Milk and yogurt flavour. That's gonna be like kefir or whatever you
Do you want
call
the banana one?
Don't like
Well, there's
kefir.
melon and strawberry. Banana.
I've had enough weird stuff tonight.
Oh, it's carbonated. It's supposed to be fizzy.
Here, what are they like?
They're lethal. I think it's like a dressed, like a
Burger.
kind of like a burger. All dressed. I think it's just the dressing on the burger.
There you are.
Lovely.
Well, that didn't fizz, and that looks weird. I'm not gonna say what that
Right,
looks
so-
like.
Right, so
Can you buy these in town?
Korean cream soda.
Can you buy these in town?
No.
You
Product
didn't get these Mark Belt lads.
Product of Korea.
Product of Korea.
I thought you got these. I thought you got these in Lidl or something.
Oh, for God's sake.
These are
produce, lad.
these are really nice.
So, are they?
Aye, that's lovely. I bet you the banana one's unreal.
What is it? Watery or is it creamy?
Here,
It's creamy, but it's like
filtered water, sugar, milk powder.
aye,
Sounds like what?
Milkshakes.
Sounds like what Lear drinks.
like a fizzy milkshake.
Ooh, that's not bad. It's not bad.
Do you want
Not
to try
good.
mine?
No. No, well, I'm joking.
I want to try yours. That's why. Do you want to try it?
No, I'm going to try one of these.
Okay.
Will I try one? Will I try the melon?
Try the melon. That's nice. The melon's gonna be delicious.
Oh, Jesus.
North Korea. Text me some deals in North Korea next week, Janet, please.
No bother.
I was listening to the last podcast we did with you, and I was just constantly every half an hour I was talking about North Korea.
Were you
Yeah,
actually?
you heard.
You were talking about Epcot, and then I was like, what was North Korea like? Was there a pile of cardboard cutouts?
That's right.
Hey, that's actually really nice.
It is.
It's not bad.
That's
eh?
nice. That's like
The yogurt
that's
one's
just-
lovely.
That's just cream soda.
Aye.
That's lovely, actually.
Aye.
Did you try that yet?
It's nice.
I have this.
Is the banana one really sweet?
Banana's the weirdest one so far.
That's nice. I think that's the nicest.
Do you want? Is that really nice?
Take one home.
Jude.
Do you want the strawberry one?
No, I want to take a taste of this here.
The banana one.
You'll have nightmares tonight.
It's It's quite nice.
Oh, that reminds me of something.
Alright, it's
But it's not that fizzy.
yogurt.
Try these.
Aye, but like it reminds
scorching
me of a
hot.
certain drink or something.
You in the bathroom?
Oh, that's tasty there.
You could get used to them.
I don't know, are these all Korean cream sodas? Different flavours?
Yeah.
Different flavours.
I thought you had one that was...
No, they're all Korean cream sodas.
You know when people ask you, they go, what's your $1 million like thing that you'll, you know, if you were an entrepreneur. I remember being in school one time and going, why does canned water not fucking exist? I would, if I had a...
Stop it, Jude. You would have been a millionaire.
And you're fucking look at them now.
Oh my god. Dude, that was your $1 million.
Raging.
Never happened to them.
Oh,
Do you like? You're into spice, aren't you?
scorching. Are they hot?
They've got a kick to it, but it's lovely.
Good.
They're really nice.
Korea would be the place to go for snacks.
Aye, right enough.
Look, I've got more snacks. Here,
Might as well just do it all now.
go. Do you want to... Here, just pick out something lucky that...
People have started giving the podcast away.
But tell me...
Oh my god, look at this stuff.
Tell me what you've got, though, because then I'll tell you what it is. Because I don't... I don't think there's any English on it. Wait there, I'll tell you.
San crackers? Something.
Cracker, triangle shaped cracker, vegetable flavour.
Oh.
So where are the Pringles from then? Are they a different country too?
Is there a wee label on them?
Manufactured
They're good, aren't they?
Jackson, USA.
USA?
Must be
I'd say they're all
I
USA.
love it when Janet...
Buffalo
Right.
flavour.
So you're trying one of them?
Vegetable crackers.
Don't know if I'll try them, man. Oh, these are roasting. They're fucking roasting.
Because
It actually says on them scorching.
my favourite crisp is a salt and vinegar Pringle.
Fuck.
So I was like, oh... And then because of Fergal's wee logo and all, I was like, oh, I'll get some...
Get some
I'll
Pringles.
get some Pringles, but not the normal flavours.
They're good.
Are they good?
These are unreal.
They're deadly.
My mouth.
We like vegetable crackers.
It's great.
But they're like...
Give me a cream soda over there.
The water's not working.
I just got milk.
Are they really that hot?
It's hot. Have you tasted them?
No.
The podcast ended.
John died. John's tongue fell out.
John's... Here, Fergal, try some of the... So
nice.
there's the Kit Kats. There's a pack of Kit Kats in there.
Oh, deadly.
There's
That's better
matcha.
now. That's better now.
There's whole grain.
Where's the veg?
Oh yeah, these are
There's
the packets.
there's a packet of milk tea. Do you know like the boba milk
Aye,
tea?
the boba tea.
The boba tea. There's milk
Try
tea
those.
flavour.
Is that like a bubbly sips in the
Aye.
town there?
Of
What's that bubbly sips the crack in the town? What's that there?
I don't know.
Aye, right.
I think I've only ever been in it once.
Is it some sort
Did
of
you
crackly,
try it? Is it any good?
Is it some sort of crackly tea or something? Or
Crackly tea.
It's boba tea.
The boba tea.
what is it?
We balls. Boba balls.
Sweets in it.
Aye.
Where's the matcha one?
Oh, it
These
should
are
be
nice.
dark green.
These wee
it's back
veggie
at the
crackers are nice. Sankaku crackers.
Do you know, John has to try one of these.
Right there. And
The
then,
matcha one.
Are they roasting? Are they
because there's
scorching?
no English on those snacks, and I was like, oh god, I need a.
This is the matcha one.
That's the isn't it?
Imagine
Let me
you
see.
killed-
Matcha's not hot though.
Yes, dark green.
Matcha's a herb.
Oh, I'm thinking of
Yeah.
You're thinking that's like a Scotch bonnet or some type of...
the stuff you get with the what do you call it?
Matcha's like matcha tea.
Yes.
Aye,
Tea
and
stuff.
matches.
Hey, give me one.
Do you like matcha?
It's pretty sick.
My sister can make
I'm
it really
not a-
well, but I can't.
I'm not a big fan.
I can't get onto it.
I'd recommend them, everybody, those Pringles, all dressed flavour. If you are online looking for foreign food,
Try that.
Schnecks.
they're you can
Everybody
get them
loves a
in
schneck.
Do you
Korea.
like matcha?
Because do you know what I was going to get?
Try it, man.
Do you know what I was going to get? A packet of Lay's and a pack of like Fanta
Aye,
lemon.
Lay's
Because the
not
first thing you do whenever you go on holidays
fuck's
is
this?
get your Lay's and Fanta lemon and
Aye,
just sit
a
out.
big bag of Lay's is very ready salted.
Sit out in the balcony
and
and
the
be like,
crystal like
oh,
outside,
this is what you're going to do on
sitting
holidays.
choking on them like
Choking.
class. Like
Does matcha come from seaweed?
It has seaweed.
Is
here,
it?
what am I eating here before I eat this?
Matcha.
What's matcha? What's matcha? It's a chocolate.
It's
Aye.
that with that green shit and good for you.
Aye, that's good stuff for you.
That can be a wee cleanse.
Here,
Is there any other weird flavors we should
the
try here?
milk tea, then the whole grain. There's like a cream.
Japanese.
This one here.
Yes, that's a whole grain flavour.
Whole grain, that'll be nice.
Yeah. Oh, and then there's a maroon coloured one. It's strawberry sponge cake.
I seen that.
Aye, give me
And then
I think that's strawberry
the brown
sponge
one's the dark chocolate. No, wait there.
Fuck, these are class.
Wait there.
Why do we don't have these?
I
Kit
don't know.
Kat have so many different flavours.
I
don't
think
they?
Kit Kat.
But when you do go to a different country, like they have the better flavours, and
Better.
we're stuck with fucking about 5 of everything,
know.
and they're all shite.
They're shite, is right.
Pure trash.
Although, hold on, what's something we get here that
They don't get.
they don't get? Like, there's stuff. Do you remember Mars?
Potatoes.
Love Mars Delight. They
Yeah,
were,
yeah.
but sure, you can't
So
get them now.
They just connect. Exactly.
No,
You just proved the point.
And they didn't.
Well,
That's
Can you-
unbelievable. Try that.
Is it
somewhere
good?
probably had them. That's
Right, so
lovely.
this is the what one?
What's that nice?
Oh, this is the whole grain one.
It's the whole grain one.
Oh wow, look at this.
I know.
Have you ever been to Japan?
No, but I really want to go.
I-
And my
Mate,
sisters really want to go.
We nearly went to Japan for a honeymoon.
You
Remember?
did?
And then
You-
COVID happened.
COVID happened. He was for going all over the show.
Aye, that's right. Unreal.
Oh, that's a nice one.
I was thinking Okinawa,
Fireman.
Osaka.
Singapore.
You're going to Singapore. Oh, that's a nice one.
Right, I'll throw all these back in because they're all normal. I only
Like
want
there's
to try
not
the weird ones.
a word of English in any of those.
It's good. The Kit Kat symbols on them.
Oh, this will be interesting.
I wouldn't trust them.
Wait there, let me.
Is that like a bubble gum?
There'd be some crack if we were allergic to something, wouldn't
That'd be hilarious.
I'm allergic to sugar, hey.
Hi, stop. I don't know, Fergal. Let me see what that is. Oh, cola. I don't know. No, maybe that's not it.
I wish I had longer arms.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
Right, let's just.
I
give
think
it
you're
a
just
go
gonna have to open it up.
Give it a go.
Just chewing gum.
Oh, wait there. There's also a wee box in
Oh, it's
there.
a fizzy thing.
Oh, is it? Like. Oh, handling.
That's dangerous looking there, but.
It smells like
There's-
cola.
Only hit a quarter.
There's a wee box in there for you might enjoy the actual packaging of this.
Oh my god.
Was it rotten? He's choking.
I tell you, you take a quarter now.
It's fizzing up my mouth.
Choking.
Water.
I think you're supposed to put this in water.
Are you?
Throw it into your water.
Hold on.
They got fucking raddies or something.
Emergency services in Japan.
Emergency
What's the
service.
number?
That's definitely something you put in
Oh
a drink.
no.
Are you sure it's
I
not?
probably mixed fruit juice out of your.
No, that's not it. Here, I don't know because this. is not
I'm gonna
even-
fire it. And,
This is not even English either.
No, Japanese, do
oh,
you?
maybe it's not. It's just really fizzy.
I did basic Japanese.
Are they Coke flavour? Oh,
Right.
that's it. That's it. They start to fizz as soon as they dissolve in one's mouth.
Oh my god. You're not wrong.
But they're Coca-Cola popping candies mixed with fizzing tablets.
Amazing.
Doesn't sound good.
You can wash your dishes. You can wash your dishes with it too.
You definitely good.
Oh, that's tasty there. Give that a go.
Try that. What's
Yeah.
this?
It's like a Nesquik bar, basically. With a different taste. Well, I hope so.
Is that yellow?
It's yellow, yeah. Big long
A
yellow.
corn snack soaked in chocolate.
Ah, that's definitely what it is. It's class. It's really
It's
nice.
called shimmy cocoa.
Ah,
shimmy.
that's real munchy
Shimmy
territory
something.
there. Like you'd eat
You want
that.
to try that?
You'd have that with your munch.
No, I don't give me
It
that.
looks like cereal.
Oh, this
Here,
looks like a
there's
doctor's
also
tablet.
a wee skinny bag in there, and this, it's a whenever we're talking about they're crispy ramen snacks.
Oh, we'll
It's
try
a
them.
it's a wee noodle. It looked like wee noodles.
Our listeners are going to hate us so much. Don't care.
No.
Don't care.
What's this?
You just wish you were here, lad.
That's it there.
Is it?
Yeah, crispy
There's
ramen.
fish. There's fish in the cover, which is like, you know,
Oh,
scares me a bit.
John, give it a John.
No, I'm right. Hi, my son's Lear. Yeah.
No, I think that's it, Fergal. I think that's what it is. It's
What a
Crispy.
great idea to bring all this.
crispy ramen snacks.
John, can you come back next week as well?
More snacks. Oh, what's that one? Is that green? Oh,
Melon.
that's a melon butter flavored biscuit.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Melon butter.
Yeah.
Crazy Japanese, hey.
It tastes like fish.
They love it.
Does it? Folk, actually, give me one.
It's not bad.
It's when you go to the Asian supermarket, you see wild mad snacks.
Oh, they're gross.
When you ever go to the Asian supermarket in Belfast?
I love the Asian supermarket.
And they've just got heads of animals in it, and you're just like, I don't think that should be here.
Actually, they're not bad.
Please,
No,
please, John. For the podcast, do it for the podcast.
They smell stinking. They smell stinking. Fish sticks. Do you like putting fish sticks in your mouth?
I just did.
But they're like they kind of taste like.
I'm not eating them. I wouldn't eat fish anyway, so
John.
why would I eat sticks?
Sticks.
They're not bad.
Fergal, open up the wee box. There's a wee tiny box.
This feels like Christmas morning or something.
Animal shaped poo. Yes, that's one. Look at it. Look cool.
Amazing.
I thought that was cute.
That has to come from Japan, right?
Animal shaped poo.
Yeah, there you are.
Looks like a Pokemon.
And you open it
Look, it's
on
all
its
fed and
backside.
watered now. Look.
That's class.
You open it from Nars?
Yeah.
Class.
Explain to your listeners at home. We're currently
Fergal's currently opening a small box
checking it.
that's shaped like an
not coming out.
an anime cat or something.
It's
Oh,
a
hold on.
It's from Japan. It looks like a cat, no?
I want to do it properly.
surprise which animal you receive, so you can.
So he's opening the arsehole.
Oh, there's a bag.
The box arsehole of a anime cat from Japan.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just pour it into the box.
And he's
They're
going
all
to eat.
fed and watered now, Wayne's.
He's going to eat the sweets from the animal here.
Why am I still eating these?
That's great. I had the wee fizzy cola.
Is it?
You have the fast, bro.
Did it turn into
Fast broke now.
Did it turn into chewing gum?
No, it did not.
No, it's like still a sweet.
It's just dissolved.
Didn't like that fizz. Don't like the fizz. Nah. I wish I hadn't took it.
I wish I hadn't took the fish thing.
Keep around them fish sticks out.
Here.
Do you like fish sticks?
Oh.
I do. I think. I never heard of my mouth.
Here. You need to have a couple though.
Oh,
Nah.
'Cause the first one a bit weird.
she's a Danny Brand in that.
The second, third one's
It's
actually
lovely,
not
isn't it?
bad.
Remind me to take all these home.
A Fuji. A Fujiya.
Well, how's it going? What?
It's fishy.
The gold bag?
Yeah, a Fuji home pie.
A Gia home pie. That's what it's called. It's a home pie.
I don't know what that is.
No, you
It's
wouldn't.
probably like a wee.
What is it?
You don't want to curtain anybody after that.
No,
It's probably like a wee biscuit of some sort.
it is.
Here, John, we are sweet.
We are.
No, they're nice.
What
Are
is
you
it?
sure?
Is that the animal poo?
Give me
Yeah.
arse.
Do you want some animal
There you
poo?
go.
It's lovely.
In Japanese, it says arse. Was it arse?
Arse biscuits.
Arse biscuits.
They're nice.
I was going to quote Father Ted there, but I won't.
Well, that's actually not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, those wee biscuits are nice, I think. Just from the smell of them.
I'm fucking loving these fish sticks.
Aren't they lovely?
I
First one's a bit weird, but after
I
that,
told
they're
you
actually
you
not
love
bad.
fish sticks.
Look at that.
Very nice.
You're rotten. It's so great.
So addictive.
Oh, they're kind of like you know the
Shorty bread.
the cracker that you get after Chinese.
Oh, the
cookies,
The
the-
cookies.
Fortune cookie.
Fortune cookies.
Can't taste like a fortune
Tells,
cookie.
tells
No,
you
Do nothing at all.
tells you real obscure advice.
Here, do you know what I love? I love your Vigo picture.
Do you?
Fucking love it.
Do you know the amount of people that don't realise
No,
who
they
they,
don't have a
they
clue.
just think we're really weird.
Why?
And it's just some old man in a suit behind me.
Aren't they?
Do you remember the time he comes in and they were taking the picture of him and all? And then he's like,
You work away.
I've worked with better. Not many. Thank you.
Yeah. I love that film.
Love that movie.
What do you call it? We had a Halloween party. It was 10 years ago now in uni, in fourth year, and for the party that was my contribution. So
Did you buy that?
no, I got it custom made.
It's class.
So I just
Got a
got.
custom made.
I got a picture online of him, like the most high quality photo I can get of
Yeah.
that, and then I sent it away to like a custom made canvas creator,
Lethal.
and then I just says, give me the biggest. Give me the biggest version of this you can make and still.
Really cool.
Imagine if it came Bishop Brennan.
Size of the front of the house. Big Vigo the Carpathian. I don't know.
It's really cool.
I love it, and it was in storage for years, and then we were thinking of wee things to put in this room, I suppose, like real nice wee bits and pieces. We haven't gone any further.
I think that's class.
we just stuck it.
That's a good start.
That's
Yeah,
a good start.
it's a good start.
We don't know what else we're going to do, but well, that's enough.
I think that's cool.
Because we
Wonder how many E numbers are in this?
Oh, that's a jelly.
all the
Oh, is that
numbers-
jelly?
Yes, jelly.
all of them.
I'll tell you now.
Do you want it? You love jelly.
Yam jelly. No, I don't want jelly.
You sure?
No, you keep your jelly.
Right. How do I open this?
I don't know what it's gonna be.
It's gonna be messy.
Squirt. Gonna squirt.
We got a squirt.
Everybody, we got a squirt.
Yeah, you got it now. Is
What
it?
is it? It's solid.
Oh,
that's
it's
good.
not a liquid. That's
That's
right.
good. Well,
That's really weird. Just the consistency.
Is it like a
It's
hard-
not jelly, but it's like between
Like a hard
having
jelly?
or like a gummy sweet.
do I want
It's like
to?
in between.
Yes,
It.
have some.
Do I want to share
It doesn't
this?
taste of anything, but
We're
Oh,
open
look.
to
give it a
look,
wee,
John.
give it a wee jiggle.
We're all open to new experiences here.
We're all friends here.
Yeah, we're all friends here. All my
Do you want
friends.
some?
No.
Do you like it?
There's not much taste.
It's
from
kind. I
it.
was going to say it's kind of tasteless. I'm going to eat
More
this.
texture thing.
Jesus, I'm going to eat this. Suck a golf ball for your garden. Sorry, right back to the podcast.
Right, sorry.
Podcast is
Travel
good.
tips. Last minute deals. Tell me about them. If I want to go, me and Clint want to go away this summer, or a couple even want to go away this summer. Where would you suggest last minute deal?
See, whenever it comes to last minute, you can't be fussy.
Okay.
You just need to give me dates that suit, and then we need to work around that, because normally there's people will book a year in advance, maybe even longer,
Yeah.
and you can't be fussy whenever it comes to last minute deal. You just have to take whatever's available, obviously within reason, that suits you and you like it and you're excited about it. But you can't be fussy.
Do you get? Is it better cost wise or not always or?
Peak time, no.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. See, July and August, no matter what, it's going to be expensive. It's going to be
Aye.
more than what you would probably expect. And then I always say to people, the best time to go away, if you can, is always going to be April, May, and start of June. April, May, start of June, and then September, October. My favourite time is just September, October.
I would
September,
think so.
October.
That's when I
It's
want to go
far
away.
better. Far better, September, October.
And like when you say last minute, how last minute can you be?
Well, I can, if you want to say to me, Jan, I want to go tomorrow, let's get it sorted.
Really?
If it's available and if it's there, I can book you now for tomorrow, but if it's not there, then we'll go the next day. We'll see. I
yes.
can't, because you might say to me, Janet, I really want to go to Mallorca. And I'll say, right, Fergal, I can't get you a flight out tomorrow because it's fully booked, but I'll get you one the next day. But just would, it's just
Whatever.
if you're ready, you're ready and bags
Ready
are
to
packed,
go? Let's go.
I'll get it sorted.
Deadly.
Ready to go to Disneyland?
He looks
myself.
he looks ready. He looks ready.
He does. He looks like one of them girls on Instagram that need to get their photo of the mini ears outside the castle. Aye, and the wee leg up, and the boyfriend's fucking scundered.
One more. Oh no.
Money changed. Any tips there?
Yes.
Okay, please continue.
Revolute Monzo.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's the two that I would recommend. Revolute more so for currency.
Okay.
For abroad. Because you can exchange it. So Revolute, you kind of have like wee wee pockets, like wee wallets inside the app.
Yep.
So it means you know exactly what currency you have in there. But if you went away with just sterling on your card, it's still going to work in that currency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Revolute, I find it's better for currency, but then Monzo is still brilliant because they still give you the conversion rate's still very high with Monzo, which is still good. So those two, always take a wee bit of Euro cash with you.
I was going to say that. Like, is it gone the days, no cash, or what's the story?
Depends. You could go to a wee local shop and they might not take card.
Yeah.
You know, so I always think and a lot of hotels, if it's an apartment, they'll not accept. If you need to put down like a refundable deposit for breakages and
They don't
accidentals,
accept Revolut.
they don't accept cards at all. They only accept cash.
Yeah.
So always check that out before you go, because you don't want to land there and be like, oh shit, I have no cash.
Yeah.
Well, then what do you do?
Yeah.
You know, you can always go to the ATM, like, but then it's always handy to have a wee bit of cash, I think.
Yeah.
My Revolut card didn't work on the plane also. Something to do with
Whenever you were over in
Is this
whenever
Portugal?
flying.
Who are you flying with? EasyJet?
EasyJet, aye. They were like, if this is just none of the Revolut cards are working.
I would say.
And they were like, we can only take cash or another card.
I would say that's an EasyJet thing,
Aye.
not a Revolute thing.
I think so.
Yeah.
But it was.
Did they do it on purpose? Did they?
I don't know.
No, well they can, because I was like, there was one moment where I was like, no, I only have this, and if I didn't have my brother beside me to pay for it, I would.
That was my fault.
Well,
and a lot of airlines are cashless. There's no, they're not. So you have to just
grin and bear it.
Grin and bear it. But no, definitely Revolute Monzo and take a wee bit of cash with you, no matter where you go.
Yeah, Revolute's deadly.
And a credit card if you have one, because backup.
Just in case.
Just in case. You just never know whenever you might need to whip it out.
I'm always frightened of using that credit card.
You can use it two-handed.
Now you're talking. On holiday, definitely. When you have a few cocktails on you. Sorry, lads, I got this.
I got it.
I got this. Don't worry about it.
Acting the big man in Disneyland.
Like, why did I do that?
Kids, don't worry about it. Turkey legs for everyone.
Turkey dinosaurs.
But then that's what people say. See, whenever you go to Disney and Universal, money's not real.
Really?
Yeah, money's not real. Spend as much as you want. It's not real.
What?
It's not real,
Until you go back.
Until you come home and you're like,
So confused. Are you saying take out a credit card over there and just rub?
oh no, well, you could.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mickey Mouse had his own credit card. Probably.
I don't think Mickey Mouse knows the price of the milk down the road, to be honest. He's never had to buy anything in his life. Fergal. He hasn't a fucking clue. Ski holidays. Touch on them a wee
really
bit.
Popular.
When does people start booking them? Is it now, around this time?
Normally around March of every year is whenever they've got the next season on sale.
Oh, okay. So the season coming up
is
on sale pretty much, and there's no problem with getting prices or flights or anything looked at?
Sometimes you would get people that have been skiing January and February, and then they come straight home like, oh, I want to go book again for next year, and like, oh, wait a wee minute. So they'd have to wait until sort of March time, by the time that all the flights are out again and all the prices are set. So but normally you can book a good year in advance for skiing.
The seasons are getting a wee bit shorter now, aren't they?
They are, and prices skiing used to be really reasonable.
So, it's way different now.
Way different. Like
I was talking to a guy in the surf shop in the port, and he was saying he used to snowboard every year, and he would just go on to like last minute deals. Yeah. But apparently that doesn't exist anymore. Like, he can't find like a really cheap.
You might get last minute, but they're not going to be cheap. Like, you used to be able to get a ski week, even if it was self-catering, a ski week including your ski packs and your lift pass. Maybe £500, £600, £700, depending on what star rating you're on.
And now you're paying that just for the ski pass.
Then you're just Now, the most reasonable place at the minute you could go to is Bulgaria,
I was gonna say
Romania, Czech Republic. That's the three.
I've heard a lot of people going to Bulgaria.
Yeah, Bulgaria, and the hotels are getting better in Bulgaria.
Yeah, they're so nice.
The food still might be a bit dodgy, but
wee bit dodgy.
But the hotels are getting better. They're getting more modern. And the slopes are still great.
Yeah, apparently it's...
like you could get a 4-star hotel with your ski packs for maybe £600-700. Whether you compare that with Austria, Switzerland, you're paying nearly £1,000 just to get there. The
last time I went to Austria, and it was an unbelievable holiday, but God, it was expensive.
I'm telling you.
We stayed at like a 5-star hotel and everything as well. There was like
was it worth it?
Oh my God.
And do you worry about that money now?
No, it was definitely unbelievable.
Good.
I love skiing holidays. I can't. Once you go once, I think you're hooked, or you fall that much that you'll never go back.
Never go skiing again.
But they say once you go through the first couple of days, you're fine.
But it is one of those things where you either love it or you hate it.
Yeah, I think so.
And
plus, a lot of people just après ski anyway. So
a lot of people go skiing and don't ski.
Don't ski.
There's a lot of people I send on a cruise and don't leave the ship.
I had a friend did that recently about the skiing. 5-day skiing, and I think he went twice. Twice maybe.
But I've never been. I've been on like climbing holidays, like to Fontainebleau. It's like just outside Paris.
Yeah.
And it's unreal. But we'd be very sensible. We'd like go climb, then go home. Maybe have a wee beer, something to eat, and then go to bed and get ready to climb the next day. But that's not the case for a skiing holiday.
No.
You go skiing, you get up early, you go skiing, do the slopes, and then there's a bar in the mountain where everyone's taking shots and like dancing on the tables and everything, just having it.
And then you ski home.
And then you ski home half cut.
Handling. that's messy. Like,
and then I didn't know that apparently your insurance does not cover you whenever you're drinking skiing.
No.
As soon as you have
That's
any
so
alcohol
true.
in you at all.
See, in any situation, see if you're walking down and you get mugged
And you're drinking.
and you're
That's it.
intoxicated.
Everything's
Gone. Doesn't matter.
You with the skis on, just somebody just comes.
Pretty much every holiday I've been on and bought insurance for is probably null and void.
I'd say so.
That's insurance.
As soon as you take a sip in that airport, that's you.
That's it. Game over.
Game over.
Very good. Honeymoons.
Always a big one.
Mm-hmm.
And again, couples struggle to. Not always. There's the couples that know exactly where they want to go, and they know they're very realistic about price. They're like, we want to do this, and they want to stay in luxury properties, and they're very realistic about it. But then you've got the couples that struggle because they're really not sure. They're kind of like, well, we want to see the whole world, but you know, how do we do it on £100 each?
Yes.
It's hard that way because you need to narrow it down, and you kind of have to say, like, what is it you want to do whenever you get there? And if you're not a beachy person, there's no point in me sending you for 7 nights in the Maldives because there's nothing to do.
Yeah.
But chill out.
But chill out and go fishing. Really.
You calling Jude boring?
No.
I would go full bore.
Well, that is true. Like, once you go to the Maldives, unless you go to an island that it's quite busy, there's nothing to do there.
Yeah.
And there's people that, again, just because it looks the part, there's couples that are like, yeah, we want to go here. I'm like,
And then they show up
and then you're like, well, do you like the beach? They're like, no, we hate the beach.
boring to
I'm like,
them.
well, then it's not for you. So you have to make sure the destination fits the couple.
Yeah.
You know, and then you sort of have to narrow down, well, what do you want to do? How much do you want to spend? And let's give you options then.
Mm-hmm.
But honeymoon couples they sort of want the twin centre. They want to be able to do a city first for a few days and then just chill out for a few days.
Yeah.
So that's pretty.
That's doable.
Yeah, it's doable.
Is there any hot locations?
I mean, I do get asked a lot for Vegas in Mexico.
Yeah.
Or New York in Mexico, depending on the couple if they want to go and.
Cancun's a thing, is it?
Yeah.
For honeymoons.
Yeah, the hotels are unbelievable.
Yeah.
So the Vegas is the party.
The Vegas is the party,
and then you go and chill out in Mexico.
Or again, they'll maybe mix in a city where it's again Nashville. If they mix in like a US city with a beach, it doesn't always have to be like Mexico or Caribbean. It could be a Florida beach, could be an LA beach, could be. But they just want to chill out for a few days. Alaskan cruises are quite popular for honeymoons.
Yeah.
And Norwegian cruises, Norwegian fjords, they're quite popular for couples. Couples that just want to go for the pure scenery and they want to go for the adventure of it. And they're not really into like, I want to go and party and,
Aye.
they want to go to actually see something and learn something.
Yeah.
So no, honeymoons are they're tricky, but if you sort of give people a few options and you sort of can narrow down and they can get exactly what they want.
Yeah. What do you find how long they would go for usually? Like in terms of
10 to 14 days.
Yeah.
I
After that, do you think they're sick of each other?
Probably. That's the game change. But you know what too? I do get asked for ski holidays for honeymoons too.
Really?
I think that's a great
just
idea.
Depend on the time of year. So when they get married, they're like, oh, we got married in the winter. We just, we want to go away straight away.
Deadly.
Where should we go? I'm like, go to a deadly hotel and go skiing.
Each to their own. Very good.
But horrible if they got injured though.
I know.
it's so easily happened as well. Do you ever see that video of the skier that sees the skis? Like just happens.
Oh, that's terrifying.
I couldn't.
Everyone's seen that video.
Buried, is that
Yeah, the one person buried, and they just happened to find them.
Have you ever seen one with a skier? He's got, like,
Falls down the hole.
He falls down the hole. It looks like he's just falling.
Falling to
It's
nothing.
that dream you have when you fall.
Yeah.
You wake up this year about to hit the ground.
Yeah,
You're seeing
yeah,
that?
yeah.
No.
He falls into a crevice, but he just gets stuck on like
The skis just kind
He's
of
just stuck at an edge. He's just stuck there. Beneath him is just
nothing.
to death. Like he's
Nothing.
just stuck there.
See,
How did he get out? Somehow.
Someone finds him.
somebody finds him.
I was going to say I haven't seen any of them, but have you ever seen the one where I think it's a polar bear, some sort of bear chasing somebody snowboarding?
Oh my god.
Was that
And
not a
he was just-
hog?
he was
Was it
just-
not a hog?
No, there was a bear
Oh yes,
coming
I've
after a
seen
guy
that,
on a
yeah.
snowboard. There's a video
And he never
somewhere,
seen it.
and he never seen it. He had like a GoPro on somewhere, and this bear was just like in the background swiping at
Just
him
going
and just
for him.
just coming after him, and he never noticed him.
I'd never go skiing again.
There's a place in Canada that's illegal to lock your car up in the northern parts, like the Arctic parts of Canada, where so it's illegal to lock your car because of that high density of polar bears that people need to leave their cars open. So if you get like cornered by a polar bear, you can just jump into somebody's car. It's this isolated town, so it's like you have to be able to jump into somebody's car.
It's like an unwritten community rule sort of
like
thing.
You're not allowed to lock your car.
That is scary.
Class.
Right, let's move away from the scariness.
Somehow that's exciting.
Travel book a wee bit there. So Fergal.
Oh yes.
I actually contacted you coming on ages ago, and then you ended up asking him to do a wee bit of your brand.
I did.
Yeah.
Flip's sake, John.
No,
The right man for the job. Look at him.
That's quite nice there.
Isn't that lovely?
No, these are the style guides. So you wanted to stick with the logo,
Yep.
but just expand the brand a wee bit.
Yep.
So this is kind of what we came up with, where
These
we
are
kind of took the butterfly bug theme slightly a wee bit further.
Did you redraw the butterfly a wee bit?
Yeah, I just did a couple of different versions. That's all. So the logo still stays the same.
Yeah.
But this is like kind of a wee bit of an extension. And then I've added a few more colours, which makes it very fun.
I like the pink.
And the
then
pink, lovely.
Yeah.
And the yellow's quite nice.
Yeah.
And we've added badges to it now.
Yeah.
Where you post a lot of stuff on Instagram of these deadly deals. And I was just thinking if we could do something to extend them, because then you look at those deals all the time, and I don't know, you probably get messages all
And they always look the same.
Aye, and if we could add like wee bits of this to it, I think it makes it more your sort of brand, your style. So
look at the wee flip flops and all.
Yeah,
it's cool.
So this is kind of the idea, is to kind of like extend the brand out a wee bit more, and
no, it's very cool. I really like the colours.
I love the colours.
Make it more,
because your brand at the moment is just orange in a sense, isn't
orange
it?
and black.
Orange, black, and a wee bit of white. Now you have a lot more to work with.
I think it feels more like you, like where it's fun, bubbly, great crack. Someone that comes to a podcast and gives people loads of sweets. You know what I mean?
Random schnitz.
So I think this brand kind of suits you. Like, well, your brand did suit you. It just
needed a facelift.
It needed a wee bit of a hair extensions or something, you know? Eyelashes or whatever.
I love it.
Thank you.
And I think obviously you're gonna show me what to do with it, but
we're gonna work together and try.
I can't wait to start using it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited for you.
I'm excited too.
And
well, tell people about that type of service that you offer people, for people that maybe don't know that it's not just making logos.
It's not remaking a logo.
But how to implement the brand guidelines. Is that something you offer?
Yeah, 100%. Well, it's a lot of people come to me for like rebrands and stuff like that there, and you sort of came to me looking for something like that there. But you know, honestly, sometimes that's not the way to go. I think if someone has worked on something and it's theirs for so long, and they've worked hard trying to develop this brand, there's nothing wrong with like me taking it and kind of just extending it out and making it not better, but just more of it.
Yeah.
Because like all you had was the logo.
Yeah. That's all I had.
And you couldn't do. There's not much you could do with a logo. Whereas if you have a brand and brand guidelines and like kind of a plan of how everything should look, then that elevates your brand to like 10 times what it was.
But the nice thing was, you were able to guide me in the right path, because I was going down 10 different paths at one stage.
Yes.
See, from the start, I was scrapping everything. I was like, let's start from the basics again. Let's go. Yeah. And Fergal was like, well, no, let's try this, or let's try this first. And then he gave me options first, which I was like, oh, that's actually quite nice. And so you actually give me the right advice.
Yeah.
Because other than that, I would have been sitting here with a brand new
6-legged spider.
6-legged spider.
Well, this is the thing. I think when it comes to working with clients, is that there's you work if your clients work as hard as you do, and care as much. Like obviously, most people care about their brands a lot, but you have to be able to work with your clients a lot better. I think that's a lot of things that a lot of designers don't pay enough attention to.
Yeah.
Is like you have to look after your clients and like it's not just you designing. It's like the attention and kind of helping them figure out the problem. It's all problem solving at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah.
But there's the problem solving part of it, and there's the like that's kind of the second half of what I love about my job is like meeting new people and finding out about what you guys do, and like that's the problem to kind of solve. But it's us building a relationship
100%.
to be able to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I was like, say, 10 years ago, Fergal, that could barely talk to people and was very closed off and stuff like that, you can't do that job.
No.
You know, and I would be giving you, I'd be like, oh, what do you think of this? You know, like a lot of
that's really cool for you.
But either it's going to be that, either it's, oh, I really like that, or it's going to be, I don't like that. And then there's a lot of then I people get resentful and that sort of thing. Whereas I've devised a system to work with people and meet up with them as much as possible. And I know I probably regret saying that, but
no, but I think
that helps so much.
Because
for sure,
I was really confused. My head was like a washing machine. I didn't know what was going on. I felt very lost. I wanted to sort of redo everything and think, oh my goodness. But now I'm happy with. Again, I love what I do, but I'm happy where this is going to go. Where this is going to take me.
No, I'm excited for you to start implementing and see what we can do with it. Like,
yeah, it's gonna be really cool.
Because even with you could a lot of what I've done there is just like static imagery, but you could implement video versions of that so easily as well. Like
you're gonna have to show me because like Fergal sends me all this stuff. I'm like, wow. I'm like, oh, that's I love it all. Like it's really cool. Like how am I going to use it?
No, it's going to be easy. Trust me. We'll do it. We'll do it Canva and it'll be copy and paste. Literally copy and paste. Drag and drop images, copy and paste. That's the way I'm going to have it set up. And
I'm excited for you.
And the reason for the badges as well is that it won't look samey every time then, because you can like, oh, I'll move this butterfly here, put this badge here.
You've made Travel Bug look even more attractive and more appealing and bright and colourful and vibrant and like
it's a new lease of life.
100%. And all the wee badges all mean something.
Yeah.
Like me and Fergal obviously worked together for so long, and if I don't like something, I go, don't like that, lad. I'm probably one of your biggest critics, like, but in a good way.
No, I appreciate that.
In a good way though, because he appreciates it, and he'll tell me to fuck up or whatever, and then we'll chat about it. But
that's the best way.
But I remember I said to you today, I goes, here, I know Fergal's working on that brand. Have you confirmed it? And you're like, yeah, I think we have. And he sent me over the style guide today, and I heard he was just refreshing it. And refreshes aren't always fantastical, you know, that's the way, because you're just extending the brand. And I was like, that's really nice.
It's really nice
in terms of what he did, and I was like, it's lovely what he did.
I think he's put a lot of me into it, which I love.
And I looked through it, and I was just like, this is lovely. And I went like, this is really nice. And that's what I wrote back to you.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't. Really sometimes I don't write that back. So
Fergal, your work is shit. No, I think he's made it really personable to me, which I love. I love it, and like he's brought it all to life, and I think it's gonna be.
I can't wait. I know we're showing a bit of it off now, but I can't wait for us to properly show it off.
I think it's gonna be class.
Well, this episode's gonna be out in a couple of weeks, and it'll probably be the perfect time for you.
Yeah, because we can meet up and then we can show it off.
We'll have lots of caffeine.
Yeah. Fergal's actually doing a logo for me soon as well.
Is he?
I'm buzzing about it. Absolutely buzzing about it.
Oh, that'll be exciting.
So that'll be good. So you'll be logoed out.
You'll be logoed out, Fergal.
You'll be logoed out. I actually have another one. I do have another one I need you to look at.
I am crazy busy at the minute, which is
but I am delighted to hear that. That's amazing. Fair play to you.
Turning me down.
I'm not turning you down, but I mean it's unbelievable.
No, it's brilliant.
Because I was a bit nervous. I'm not going to say that this freelance was my final straw at design, but it was feeling that I was having feelings like that where it was like, fuck, if this doesn't work out then.
I know. I was like that too. But you just have to be motivated. Like
that's it.
Again, there's days that
and you know yourself when you're working by yourself.
I'm on, and a lot of people say to me, how do you work at home? I'm like, I don't know. I have to, and I've no other choice. But I love what I do that much that I don't want to.
That's exactly it.
I'm just so passionate about it, and like, I love it.
Yeah, exactly. You would do it anywhere.
I would do it anywhere, you know.
And that's the exact same.
Well, the thing is, you're solving a problem for Janet, and then when anybody comes to Janet, she's solving a problem for them.
Escapism.
So that's it.
I know. I love it. I just love helping people, escape their everyday life and go away to make memories with whoever. Or if Fergal wants to go on his own, he'll make memories for himself.
he'll be drunk in Disneyland.
Do you want to come and ride with me?
Don't do that, Fergal.
Fergal got arrested at Disneyland.
Don't use that.
No,
I think that's a nice way to end it, guys. To be honest. No, well, actually not about him, about Janet. That was a nice wee bit at the end there. I was actually going to ask you, like, what do you feel people will get from your service? I suppose, like, whenever they leave, that plan with you, and you begin to feed them some ideas. What do you hope they gain from it?
I hope that they gain trust and they can rely on me. Like, even whenever, from start to finish, it's really sad, but I just always make sure that whenever they come back, like, they've come back and they're home and safe and sound and they have no issues. I just feel that once somebody contacts me and they're like, oh, I really want to go away, I will be with them till they come back home again and unpack their suitcase. And I just hope that they feel that they can trust me, and if they need anything or worry about anything, but again, I get a lot of repeat customers, and I think that they know
that's
that.
The reason.
I literally, if not literally, but I do take them by the hand, and I'm like, look, you have nothing to worry about. I'm here to take the pressure off you, take the hassle off you. You don't have to worry about anything. You're just happy enough that you've booked the right hotel that suits you and the place. Then I'll take all the stress, all the worry away. You just tell me what you want, and I'll sort it out for you.
Deadly.
Do you feel that's the difference in a service like yours and the sort of high street?
I think so. I definitely feel I'm really personable. Like I feel like even if I am anywhere, if I'm up the street or in the shop, or it's like I always stand and have a conversation with customers, like, oh, do you have a good time? And tell me what it's all about. But I think that's why people, and again, somebody meets me, they're like, God, I feel like I've known you for years. Like, some people tell me that a lot.
Yeah.
Like, so no, and I hope that people feel that from me too. I think they feel a nice energy, and they're like, God, I really like that she's booked me this place, and she was trust. I can trust her, and she was honest, and because I'll say, like, don't go to that hotel, it's crap.
People
I will be honest with you. Just because it's maybe a nice price doesn't mean it's the right option, right choice.
People are putting a lot of trust in you at the same time 100%. When you think about it, because there's going to be a lot of people you get repeat customers, but then you're getting people never really going holidays that much.
No.
And you're booking their time off that they haven't been away in years.
And
they're putting their trust in you to go away and relax for, say, a week, 2 weeks.
100%.
And it's probably a wee bit nerve-wracking for some people, obviously. A wee bit.
Even the airport is nervous for, like, see, just getting through an airport and sitting on the plane.
And stuff,
people don't like that, and I understand. Like, they don't like the stress of it all and getting on time, and what happens if this happens? I'm like, don't think about that. And I'm there to overcome all those problems and tell them, no, it's obviously things don't always go to plan. There could be a delay, there could be cancellations. But I'm there to be at the other end of the phone. Be like, look, I'm here. Don't worry, we'll get it sorted.
Yeah.
I'll tell them what their options are, and then
if there's ash cloud, if there's COVID, if the phalanges. What about the phalanges?
What about the phalanges?
Phalanges. Don't talk to me about the phalanges. But no, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Had a fantastic time. I just want to say thank you to our 2,500 monthly listeners.
That's amazing. Well
Since
done.
You have been here, we've
Brilliant.
an extra 2,000 plus.
Amazing.
And thank you for them. A lot of them are listening to over 2 hours of us every week, which is absolutely madness. Appreciate everybody who gives us their time, whether you're doing the housework, going on a long journey, ignoring the husband, doing the gardening, or watching us on YouTube during your Sunday fry. Fergal, do you have anything to plug?
If anyone needs any sort of graphic design services, please.
Are you a graphic designer?
Please hit me up.
Very good.
Apart from that, no.
But
just thanks to everyone that's the likes of Janet and stuff. It's
for sure.
All the clients that I've had so far, it's been really good. Really positive experience.
You're a busy boy.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Fantastic. We also have our own show coming soon. Did you hear about this?
Stop it.
It's called the Local Chef Showdown.
Oh, yes, sorry, I did hear this, yes, sorry.
So we're actually going live this week with the public to find competitors.
Oh my goodness!
From all over the Mid Ulster area to compete in a MasterChef style show, and it's going to be 15 home cooks.
Wow!
Real people, just in their houses that love cooking, that would love to compete. Bit of crack, bit of fun. We're having Joe O'Kane,
brilliant,
from the Dolphin Wine Bar, and we have Stephen Hope from Dawson's.
Yes,
they are our judges.
Stephen's a legend.
And we have Fergal hosting, and myself hosting also.
Great.
And we're filming the whole thing like a TV show based in St Pius's College.
That's class.
And we're doing it in the home economics department.
Oh my goodness.
And we have a wee bit of branding here that Fergal has been working on. And I'm going to show a wee bit of it here now. So this is the local chef.
Oh, wow.
Local Chef Showdown.
Local Chef Showdown.
That's really cool.
And the plan is for local people and people that love home cooking to come on, and we're going to do a wee test, a few skills tests. You're going to cook signature dishes. You're going to do two. You're going to do two courses. We're going to make everybody very welcome, very comfortable with the competition. It's we're not there to make anybody nervous about it. The skills tests, we're going to film them ahead of time, so you can have time to practice the skill. Very basic sort of skills, and then the signature dishes you'll know in advance. I need a main this day, or I might need a starter or a main the next day, or you can pick a dessert and a start, whatever you want. We'll have that all very plainly, very basically done, and anybody that wants to be a part of it will get in touch. And we already have people already get in touch signing up.
It's a bit of crack.
It's going to be real good fun.
That's going to be really cool.
Joe and Stephen and all us lads are really looking forward to it, and we've been planning it for some time now. In the next few weeks, we'll be finishing it up, and we've got a few more wee bits and pieces here I'd like to show.
That's cool. The logo's really cool for
Thank you.
Here's a wee graphic, Stephen and Joe, and the wee title says, "Do you have what it takes to handle the heat of the showdown kitchen?"
No.
We're filming.
Would you enter it? No.
I would.
Would you?
What would you cook? What's your signature dish?
You can't bring snacks.
I was going to bring them fish sticks for God's sake. That was my starter.
Do you have any one that you cook at home that's a family favourite?
Spaghetti bolognese.
Spaghetti bolognese.
Hard to beat.
No, but I mean,
from scratch.
Hardly.
Well,
that is a family favourite.
I do love a spaghetti bolognese.
Hard to beat.
Sunday dinner. That's what I love. Sunday roast.
Could you recommend anybody in the local area? You're like,
do you know
class cook.
Here, it'd be pretty funny having some bad cooks too.
But you can't have all good ones.
100%.
So if you think you can cook,
You need somebody to.
Even if you don't think you can cook, come on ahead.
Come on.
Yeah, but it'll be some fun. Like,
Well, it'll be really cool.
have a think and let us know.
I will.
You recommend them, and we'll reach out to them.
Are you like putting them like tag teams, like
No, they're by
just single
themselves.
person?
Just single person.
We're doing
Oh,
Monday,
God.
Tuesday, Wednesday, 5 on a Monday, 5 on a Tuesday, 5 on a Wednesday, and each day they'll go up against the other 4 people.
Right.
Say on each day, one person from each day will be picked.
Right.
And the final is the Monday after that,
Oh
where
my
3
goodness.
people will battle it off for a prize and a trophy in the end. We're still to announce the prize and the trophy, and we've got local businesses all starting to pitch in.
Brilliant.
Produce, bit of sponsorship, and in general just being a community project.
Class.
Where nobody else is touching this. This is basically for the community,
Yep.
by the community. And I think that's...
If you build it, they will come.
We're building it.
Brilliant.
But it's going to be good fun.
I think it'll be really good.
We're looking forward to it. Anyway, we'll close it off there with Stephen and Joe up on the screen. Everybody keep your eyes peeled for that. Keep your eyes peeled for this episode as well. You have a good time?
Great time.
Jude?
Good time.
Good time? Janet.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely
Had
fantastic. And we'll see you again soon.
Yes.
We'll bring you back soon. We'll maybe bring you back in the autumn, and we'll do more holidays for the year after.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can start booking people in then too.
I'm telling you, new experiences, new destinations, new places. Get out
Class.
there.
Let's go.
Book you into Disneyland.
Yeah. Let's do
I'm,
it.
Fantastic.
I'm booking you a trip on your own.
Drinks package.
Drink-
We'll cue the bar on.
That was awesome.
really
Fantastic.
cool.
Fantastic.